and I am excited. I've kept kind of pushing it back. I kept like, I would mean to start it this day, and then I would like, oh, I'd have to, you know, postpone the stream or something else would come up. So I've like on a few occasions I've kind of inadvertently put this game on the back burner a couple times, but tonight is the night, my friends. Excited to check this thing out. Let's grab a few other things. So we'll be all good in the hood. Then and only then will we be ready. Will I be ready? Emotionally, sexually, mind, body, and spirit. Anything and everything. Okay, I think we are all set. Bit surprised this is not working. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Sonic drowning is a stressful way to start the day. Well, that's the downside of the Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 drowning music as an alarm, is that it sets the day off on a very stressful and less than positive note. So I'm sure I'd recommend it as like you know, I mean, I guess I'd recommend if you have to be awake, but yes, maybe not so much for like long-term health. Some masochism right there, man. There you go. We were just talking about Hellraiser earlier. I did see Hellraiser for the first time last night, so I've been very boned up upon when it comes to sadomasochism as of late. Thank you for joining. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's play Tyrant's Realm. Like I said, this game looks sick as hell. We got the PS1 era graphics. We got the cool dungeony kind of shit that I love. You know, I love me some things that are like old school D&D, Diablo kinds of shit. First things first, let's turn the audio down, of course. Audio's a little bit loud. Oh, that's music. That's probably good. Sound effects are probably fine. Master volume, brightness. I'll leave all that samesies, methinks. I'm just gonna assume that mouse and keyboard is permissible. Oh, you're right. I'm looking at the waveform bug out, so yeah, the sound effects are, the clickities are a little bit louder than I'd prefer them. Call the Witch from the anime ReZero. Is that one of the ones you've been watching lately, Whale? Because I know you were telling me that there was something you've been watching recently that I never heard of before. Creates a wobbly effect for 3D models. I don't know if I want that. Low resolution retro mode. I might mess with that CRT filter. Nah, I'm good. I like the idea of some artificial retroifying of games like this, but I don't know if it's something I necessarily want to go for. Alright, so let's check out the keys. So for mouse and keyboard. Light attack, there's heavy attack. Alright, so there's going to be obviously some Soulsborne-isms going on here. Rolling and running is both shift, which is a little bit weird that roll and run would have the same input. Block is space. That's a little weird. I think I might change a couple things. So I'm going to make healing H. Some of you might shake your head at some of my decisions here. I'm going to say heavy attack. I'm going to make that F. So I can make this one right click. For me, I don't know. Parrying with right click just feels right. Blocking and parrying with right click, it just feels right. Maybe control. Maybe control. Heavy attack, yeah, I might end up changing that to like middle mouse click or something like that. Arm ability R. Okay, interact. So we'll see. I might fuck around more and find out. Shayna girl, hello Shayna. Kitty cat is here. It's just like Dark Souls. You can roll and there's a heavy and light attack? What? It's exactly like Dark Souls. Oh gosh, this truly is the Dark Souls of roguelike indie dungeon exploring game. Resolution, just whatever the big one is. Quality, cinematic. Full screen, please. Oh, sounds good. Oh, escape. There we go. Save slot 1, baby. Footsteps are pretty loud. Like the guy in the foreground here. Just turn the sound effects down. Turn them down right with where the music is. Yeah, I'm looking at the waveform. I think it should be okay. Alright, like I said, this was a game we got through Keymailer. Got this one through Keymailer. Once again, this is called Tyrant's Realm, and no, I'm excited. I've heard good things, but I've tried to, like, not look too much into it. I haven't really watched the trailer. I maybe saw, like, a little part of it, but I always like to go into these things as unprompted as possible. And there we are. John Tyrant. You guys, very meaty, very prisonery. Okay. Look around. I might need to adjust. I need to adjust the sensitivity of things. Sure enough. Shift and sprinting. Same button, but it doesn't feel too weird. You do lose stamina. Makes sense. The stamina is pretty generous. Stamina is pretty generous. You have quite a bit of it right from the get-go. The No Man's Sky pet. Oh, fuck. You're right. Oh, you're right, Whale. I never did. I never did. Oh, mouse wheel. Called out. Called out. No, I'm always in a situation where I only think about when I'm not at my computer. And to be honest, lately I've only been at my computer if I'm doing work stuff or if I'm streaming. I've unfortunately really not had any time to be at my computer unless I'm like doing other stuff. That's something I need to try to make more time for, because there's a bunch of stuff I want to like look into for like stream related activities. Oh, and that's a resub from Corky. Yo, what's up, Corky? He says, "Oh, hi." Oh, they want me to perform on the dummy specifically. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the heavy attack being a stab. When I think of having a baseball bat, I don't think of, like, doing a very effective attack as doing a stab attack. That seems kind of strange. Also, so narrow. So narrow. It's just a little stabby boy. It's nothing, man. That's right. Yeah. Whale has personally DM'd... I'm sorry, Shane has personally DM'd Whale in the past. Dude, it was funny because earlier today, I went to go, what was I doing? I went upstairs for something. I am indeed going to, God damn, Shane is not making this any easier. I don't know if the webcam shows, but she's actively trying to, like, take over my mouse hand. I'm gonna raise the, sensitivity up a little bit, just a smidge. But I went upstairs for something, and I could have sworn I'd pushed in the... I'd removed, excuse me, my chair from the desk. Because that's what I have to do nowadays. I cannot trust this one particular cat to not fucking jump on my keyboard and start, like, pressing buttons. If I'm gone for more than 5 seconds. She will get impatient, and she will jump on my work laptop, or, let's see. Oh, there we go. Yes, I've got the right click. She will, without hesitation, jump onto my work laptop or my personal computer and start pressing buttons, start sending messages to people randomly. Whoop. It's a little bit weird to me that there's no... Like, when I hit him, nothing's happening. Oh, I see. I have to dodge. Okay. Okay. To say, it's weird that, like, when he hits me, I get stunned. Okay, yeah, now we're actually getting to do stuff. Oof. Now, he doesn't do very much damage. Oof. Shing. Like the healing flask. I mean, I don't really need to, but sure. Like, my mouse sensitivity is just still not quite getting there. It's like I keep raising it. It's like, it's just not really where I want it. It's a little bit better. I know this is the kind of game where you could find things in tables and in barrels. Because in Dark Souls, there's not too much of that. I mean, like, breaking barrels and shit like that is cool, and usually 9 times out of 10, if there's something in a barrel, there's like a person or like a corpse in it that makes it very obvious. So usually you're just kind of wasting your time by smacking those kinds of things. But it feels fun. It feels fun breaking things. It's causing damage. N64 Dark Souls. I would say it has that kind of N64 PSX kind of vibe going on. Oh, same thing here. Press right before. Oh, so we can parry. Okay, even with a shield. Ouch. There we go. It's a little bit tricky. Hence why we're having this in the practice mode. Oof. It's pretty crackerjack timing. Like, you really have to have it on the precise moment of contact. There was another game we played not too long ago. Was it Heretical, I think? Where the parrying... There we go. Was it Heretical? No, it was another game. I can't remember which one it was. Okay, so I have to stun him. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember which one it was, but I remember thinking to myself, like, wow, the window for a successful parry is real generous. By damaging and killing enemies. So they talk about... Oh, let's see, hold it? No, that's not it. Let's try to get that parry, because when he's, like, stunned... There we go. It's like that. There we go. The idea is if you parry somebody, it leaves them very vulnerable for that particular move. I guess you can only do it when the top left bar is fully charged, though. Also, sure enough, I think I am going to change... Here we go. Roll and run. I think I'm going to change that to space. Roll being shift is weird, and I don't know if I'm going to use run all that much in this game. So let's set it to space for now. I mean, it's fairly easy. It's fairly easy to just start running. Oh, okay, so sure enough, I am indeed supposed to break things. It's easy enough to start running when you're outside of combat and to kind of think about it. I don't know if I'm ever going to want to run in combat. Whereas I keep reaching for the space button when I'm trying to dodge. I think that's more of a natural kind of thing for me. Oh, that's delightful, Whale. That is good. That is very fun. Destroy barrels. They sometimes have the good stuff. Or in this case, they have, like, fancy stuff. Oh, never mind. This guy is not fancy. I have to destroy other barrels before I may... worship at the shrine of this barrel. I do appreciate that it has the Dark Souls thing where, yes, you can just somersault into them and that does it. Touch the altar to gain power until death. Interesting. So this is probably where the roguelike aspect comes in then. So affected gear, does that my armor? Yes. Maybe. Green equipment, red equipment. I guess it's my helmet. Whereas this affects my weapon. Breaks it open with his bare fist. He fists the skull. See what we got from here. Okay. So another aspect. So I guess there's no inventory like there is in Dark Souls. So this is more like the... once again, Heretical. A game where, yeah, you didn't really have much of an inventory. It was more... You see a thing, do you immediately pick it up, or do you ignore it? And there's no middle ground. You can't keep it for later and, like, keep it in your back pocket and pull it out sometimes. It is a full commit. So here, oh, I just noticed the timer in the bottom center, but that's just timing how we're doing. So better defense, the same speed. There's really no downside. So yes, hold it to commit, and that's not just changing. Oh, equipped with a throwing axe. Equipped with a throwing axe? Oh, that's the armor ability. And that will eventually replenish. Clunk. It's very loud. Yeah, let's turn the sound effects down more. And that will replenish though, which is nice. Yeah, so I appreciate that, yeah, that one, it's not just the helmet, it's the full-ass armor set. Now, the nice thing is that that item is still there, so if I did want to go back for it, I could. Yep. Ouch. Didn't really make sense. Oh, nice death pose. Didn't really make sense to use that in melee range, given that it's very much a ranged weapon, but sure. I gotta say, my dude does waddle a little bit. He waddles a little bit like he's kind of got like to, like he's got to go to the bathroom really bad. He's got a little bit of that waddle going on. If anybody recognizes what's going on there. If you've ever had to do a little jig like that, if you recognize what's going on there. I am curious. If I turn on pixelation, it's pretty pixely. What if I turn on CRT filter? I think CRT filter's a bit much. Box mode, nah. Nothing else I would really want to mess with necessarily. Does anybody have opinions on the pixelation? Because I like it, but it is not necessary. It is not at all necessary. Really wind up. Of course, my stamina's getting pretty low. Ouch. He does actual damage. He doesn't do baby damage like the other guy did. This guy does, like, big kid damage. It is a weapon blueprint. So I wonder if that means... Oh, there was a thing that popped up, but I was looking elsewhere. I didn't read it in time. So I'm guessing there will be crafting stations, or it just says we'll be able to find it in those treasure chests, maybe. It was over the phone, so yeah, there was no risk. Yeah, I can't quite reach them. And now this person is probably not going to try violence. This is the merchant. Bring blueprints. Here we go. Here we go. All right, before I do that, we can find some more pocket change, maybe. And some of these barrels. We're feeling frisky. And the answer is that I'm always feeling frisky. Also, even though I'm wearing a long sleeve jacket, Shayna is, like, still able to get her gunk or something into my arm, or, like, past the jacket sleeve into my arm. So my arm is so fucking itchy right now. She's been, like, spending the last 10 minutes just going, just, like, rubbing her nose and her face just on my sleeve here. And usually it's fine, but I'm like, man, my arm is so itchy. Holy shit. Alright, so it'll tell us what this thing is shortly. That's got some big hands. Short fellow with big hands. That's the prison guard sword. What do I have right now? Well, I cannot exit. And I also have no navigation option, so I have to unlock it. That's a little weird. Okay, but now it tells us. We have the club. Okay. So it's obviously an upgrade. For damage. Everything else is the same. We'll do it. We done did it. It's a little bit misleading for like when the number's the same to be green. I wish it would be gray or yellow or just some other color. Because when it shows as green, when you first look at this, you go, oh, the Prisoner's Club is overall better. Because it's a little bit less damage, but you get better speed, better stamina. Like, no, you have to kind of read between the lines there. So I wish they would, if I could have, like, give feedback, that'd be like an easy win, potentially. Replenish our healing flasks. Fill me up, Big Daddy. Top me off. Yeah, give me the goods. Although it does use all of it. So I'd only used one healing salve. So really, I shouldn't have filled up there. Because I would have... Oh, well, of course, the doors do lock behind you. So I guess that's the thing. Since we're kind of full committing... Might as well. But otherwise, yeah, I'd only use the one, so if there was a way to come back, it would have been nice to have that as an option. Whomst is this fella? Ouch. This game does have a demo. I'm not sure if that's the end of the demo or what. It probably isn't. So that was just a dream sequence, or it was like a forced tutorial. Not that it's a bad thing. I'm not trying to say that that's like a bad way to do it, but That is the tutorial, and now, presumably, the real game begins. Because I do think that this has some procedural generation, it has some roguelike aspects. So it's not quite like Dark Souls, where the dungeons are bespoke and preordained. Like, there's obviously some randomness, and that you don't know what the enemies are going to drop. That kind of thing. But for a game like this, it is especially... There's going to be quite a bit of things that are unexpected. So the cultists and, like, the bad guys, they won't drop things, but they will drop blueprints. It really takes a sweet time. Oh, my stamina. My juice! Get executed, idiot. Now, he had, like, 1 HP left, but he drops extra monies. If you get a successful execute, he drops extra monies, which is neat. Spikies on the chest are a little bit scary. Ooh, a two-handed weapon. It's the same damage. Worse. Oh, but it's faster and probably better range. I'll try it. So, and oddly enough, you can bring your shield up. That's very stabby. So both of them are stabs. It's very fast. It's not like there's one of those where it's like a 3-hit combo, and the first hit is a stab, and the second one is a swing, and the third one is a swing. No, it's just 1 hit. But it's very fast, which is pretty cool. And the door does not lock behind me, so there might be some strategery, perchance, in recognizing when to take a resource, when to leave it, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I think I'm going to change the default from Q for targeting. I think I'm going to set that to tab. I'm kind of a tab targeter, personally. I'm a tabber. Tabber, but I hardly even know her. Quirky will be really happy to know that... So we have 2 cats. We have Shayna, who is on my lap right now. She's a big old sweetie. She is, without exaggerating, the most affectionate cat I've ever known in my entire life. It is at times a bit much, but she's a little sweetie, and I have no doubt that she really likes people. She really likes people. She loves getting attention. She loves getting lovies. She's a little sweetie. And then we have Ferret, who is a little shitter. And I say that lovingly. Quirky, you're a cat person, so you understand how that goes, right? You talk to someone who has a dog, and they'll be like, here's my precious little angel. He's my sweet, sweet baby. Precious little child. My biological child that I birthed with myself. And then you talk to someone who's a cat person, they're like, yeah, my cat's a fucking dick. My cat's a piece of shit. This fucking freeloader owes me rent. He robbed a bank the other day. So anyway, Ferret is of that flavor. He is a little shitter sometimes. Very antisocial 99% of the time. Sometimes he wants attention, though. Sometimes he wants lovies. And there was an instance not too long... Actually, it's not even not so long ago. This happens often enough where... Oh, no, Shanna. She just wants to jump on the desk. Where we're like lying in bed, and it's just a lazy... It's like a lazy Sunday morning. It's kind of lazy, like we're just kind of sleeping in a little bit, and we're just kind of chilling and cuddling. We're probably looking at memes on our phone, and Ferret, our other cat, is being very sweet and very loving. He's being very snuggly, and it's like, oh, he's being so nice. And then one of us gets up to use the restroom, and he follows us, and he goes in the hallway, and he's going, meow, meow, meow. He's like making all this noise, and at one point the penny drops to go, oh, his food bowl's probably getting kind of low. Sure enough, I poke my head into the room that has this food bowl. It's kind of empty. Like, oh, we're over here like, oh, he loves us. Oh, that's so sweet. Then it's like, no, motherfucker's just hungry. And he's trying to exploit us for food. That's all this is. This is transactional. I thought we had something, man. So, that's how that goes. Also, we found a shield that is slightly better. So, I will take it. There we go. Yeah, little shitters. There you go. There you go. You have a sweater that was made for a kitten, but you put on your stuffed moose. Oh man, we got Cthulhu. What's up, Cthulhu Tentacles? And you're absolutely correct. Sometimes it's a little shit that is also my biological baby. Sometimes that is correct. Sometimes the same animal can be my sweet summer child, who is Satan's spawn incarnate. That is very true. Oof. Oh, get fucking stabboed, idiot. I like how it does the Dark Souls swing. thing. Also, I don't think there's like a way to go like to creep silently. Okay, I can touch the altar. But can I first touch his tra-la-la? I press the wrong button because I'm smart. I'm very smart. Oh, I took a bit of a hit there. Take a sippy. Oof. So taking a sippy takes a second. Much like in the souls that are... I'm dead! Much like the souls that are dark. You have to really be smart about when you try to take your sip. Better drink your sippies. Your cat will scream if they have no food. Yeah, this particular kitty cat... He doesn't necessarily... He doesn't, like, constantly scream. Shayna will constantly scream. If she is... if her water's getting low, or if the food bill's getting low, or if it's that time of the day, she gets what I refer to as her snackies. She gets her snackies twice a day. She doesn't know this, but there's medicine we put in the snackies. She's an old cat. She has something with her, we think, thyroid, maybe? Maybe something with her thyroid that gives her high blood pressure. Oh, he turned around. He did the old turnaround. Yeah, sometimes you can interrupt them with a strong attack. Not always. Yeah, that one was like a little stagger. Stagger, but I hardly even know her. Cultist's garments. So, when it's that time of the day, either around noon or around, like, bedtime, she'll be particularly, hard to ignore, we'll say. Tyrant is more selective. He'll make noise if you're near where the food bowl is. Otherwise, he kind of bides his time. Not a big fan of how the camera struggles a little bit in these kind of close quarter situations. Now, granted, it's easy to shit on because that is, I think, a hard thing to figure out. Like, what should the camera do when it, like, gets up close against something like that? Something in the foreground. So that's a little bit tricky, I think. Getting the camera to play nice. But it's a little bit jarring. But it's a minor little quibble. Quibble, is that a word? A minor criticism. A quibble of a criticism. Oh, big man. Also, I was spoiled earlier because in the tutorial... Ouch. Get parried, idiot. In the tutorial, the game is pretty forgiving about, like, when you get hit. So in my mind, I was like, oh, I got hit twice. It's fine. Now it's like, oh, God, I hit twice. I got hit twice. Time to take a big sip. I'm gonna take a sippy. Take the moose with you around town. That's a wonderful... I love that, Justin. That sounds very fun. So this has much worse damage. It's faster and has much worse... Wait, why is stamina green? Stamina is much worse unless you want less stamina? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Oh, it's stamina cost. I thought it meant like stamina efficiency. You want lower stamina. Okay, we'll try it. It's nice and fast. So the build up for the quick attack, for the heavy attack is still pretty slow. But it's nice and fast, nice and stabby. Actually, no, it's slashy. The heavy attack is the stabby one. Do I go downstairs and fuck shit up, or do I go up over her? What's up, Smokey? Stagger, but you're the one who brought her. That guy's still looking at me. Look at Big Man. Or no, I thought Big Man was looking right at me. Oh, get parried! Yeah, get fucking executed. Staboed. And Big Man was not so happy to see me. But he also is very sad and very dead. I was able to one-cycle him. Nice. Able to one-cycle him with all quick attackies. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's the amount of stamina juice that it takes. Stamina use. Exactly. Seems like if we're breaking anything, we're breaking the barrels. I touched the altar. So, oh, I see what it is. So the color coding is not necessarily a measure of how good the stuff is. It is just a color coding for what kind of thing you're wielding. All right, doctor's appointments. That's very adorable. I'm sure it gets like people notice and are like, "Oh, that's so fun." Yeah, fighting the camera is like one of the encounters. Yeah, the camera is one of the earlier bosses you have to deal with. So it really is a true Soulsborne-esque experience. Yeah, like that right there where I was kind of circling around and the camera just went whoosh. A little bit fuzzy. But again, it's easy to shit on this kind of thing, but the reality is I think that is just kind of hard to do. It's like from a game design perspective, I think dealing with the camera in that instance is not so easy. This is just the same. Block instability is the same, but we've empowered yellow equipment, so I'm gonna keep what we have right now. Yeah, I think that's a hard problem to tackle. Got some monies, and we got Thief's Garb, which has much better defense and is the same speed. Fucking do it, baby. Am I all thiefy? Yo, my guy's all thiefy. And we got the stabbies. Look at us, we're cosplaying. We're cosplaying a sneaky mans. Before, let me know if the brightness could be raised up just a smidge, because I'm looking on the OBS screen, and I can't help but notice that, yeah, it's, like looking in this corner, it's like, ooh, that's dark. Like, it's a little bit dark on my end, but it's perfectly reasonable. So if there's any point where as a person with eyeballs, you're looking at this and you're going, ugh, can't see shit, Captain, then I do not wish for you to suffer quietly. I wish for you to suffer loudly. Scream directly into my ears. We were talking about kitty cats that are not ones to suffer quietly. They make their displeasure known. Merchant's Lounge. You know what? I'm gonna fuck around a little bit more before I go to the lounge, because that might be a one-time thing. We may not be allowed to enter twice. So I'm gonna collect a bit more stuff, do a bit more adventuring, get some more blueprints maybe, and see what that brings me. There's no map, is there? There is no schmap, but there is stuff down here. Is there mid-air combat? Probably not, because I tried the button. Ouch. I got too stabby. Happens to the best of us. Scream real loud in my ass. Yeah, exactly. I never realized what that was getting at when I first saw that. What was that? Family Guy, I think? I didn't realize until later. I was like, oh, it's because like the reverberations would rattle around his booty. Do I want more damage but slow and more stamina cost? I'm kind of feeling the stabbies. Jet, by the way, pops into TikTok. He says, Alex, I can watch you from the bathroom. Just like I've always wanted. I've always wanted for Jet to observe me from his private quarters. And now, for all these years, finally my dreams are coming true. All those wet dreams coming true. Anyway, moving on. Oh, hold on. There was something. R. Oh, wait. Oh. I can pickpocket. Oh, shit. That's cool. I got some monies. That's so neato. So I should be, like, sniffing. I should be sniffing on corpses. I just grab his leg. Just grab his leg. I'm just feeling him up a little bit. As a friend. All right. Ryan knows what I'm talking about. It's called a Just Friends reach around. It's nothing weird. So in that case, yeah, it's worth my while then to do a little sniffa around any dead dude. See if I can get some extra dollars. Or maybe even other resources if I'm lucky. I'm feeling real lucky. Big man over here. What's Big Man got? I don't usually call out follows, just because I don't want to make people self-conscious, but I really do appreciate that somebody followed right after I talked about the Just Friends reach around. That makes me very happy. Somebody was like, I don't know about this Super Hobbit guy. I don't know. But then they heard me drop the Just Friends reach around. They said, all right, baby, we're fucking in. We're in there, baby. That's my streamer right there. Okay, I don't like. I don't want to make people feel self-conscious. It made me smile. It made me happy. That made me big happy. Oh god, head right in the fucking crotch. There it is. Just fucking burying my entire ass into that man's crotulars. Here we go. So this is some new areas. This man sees me. So you can't just like spam the block thing. You can't just go ba 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 ba. Because like that'd be too easy, right? If you were trying to get the parry, you got to be pretty sneaky about it. Maybe not sneaky, but you have to have good timing. You can't just go right click, 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 click. You have to pretend like I know what I'm doing. Another altar, by the way. Oh. Better shield, maybe. It is slightly better. Look how large this thing is. It's a little bit weird that it's only a little bit more stable when it is literally twice as big as the, excuse me, as the old one. Of course, it is yellow. So keep on going with the yellow equipment, baby. Yeah, give me that piss. Give me the skeleton piss. Skull piss. All right, we've done all that we can, I believe, in this area. So let's head back to where the merchant were. I think was over here. It is. It is indeed. There we go. Quirky says, nice spacing. I misread. I thought you said nice spanking, and I got very excited. This is kind of cool. It shows what you've collected so far. Presumably... Oh, wait. No, not from just this one run, because I haven't found the Naginata in this one run yet. It's kind of cool because it shows the shields. Okay, this room's kind of dark, isn't it? A little dark in it. Also, here's the armor that with which we fucked around so far. The armor so farmer. Here's the fella rubbing his hands together all sneakily like. Do the world map. That's kind of cool. Archives. All right. Let's do a little drinky. Bask in the heat. No, sir, I will not stick my penis into the fire. I've learned that lesson 3 or 4 times by now. So if I wanted to, I could just straight up buy something new. Oh, wait, these are the blueprints? Something like that. I do appreciate the A pose. I kind of want to... I'm kind of vibing, though, with the thief fella. Random starting armor. Permanent upgrade. You'll find a random armor in the... Oh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah. I should save up for the goods. I should definitely save up for the goods. Intimidating weapon when used against fellow men. Random starting weapon. Damn, son. I should save my dollars. We're feeling pretty confident right now. It'd be one thing if I was like, this build sucks. But I'm feeling pretty good. Bask in the heat. I'll confess I don't know what that did, but I guess I've been basking. I was basking. I was basking on stream and people were seeing me. Oh god, felt so wrong, but also so right. So here we get to learn about the stuff we've already found. Executioner, 5 slain, 9 slain. So don't kill the merchant. Maybe. Cool stuff. The archive got the world map, so there's more levels. Wait, am I allowed to like... Okay, so once we unlock more... Okay, so it just shows you are here. It's not like you can get more intel or travel between the realms. Between the realms of the Tyrant. Spend all your coins. Oh! You have to spend all your monies? And all your coins in the merchant. But what if I want to save up for the goods? Alright, fine. I don't want to spend my money. You can't make me. Alright, let's get the, Oops. Oh, mouse wheel, there we go. Let's get this unlocked. Yeah, hold to unlock, there we go. Let's get that one unlocked, got an achievement, there you go. Well, I can't spend any more monies. So, I don't have to take these, but we've unlocked them. What if I pick it up? Will that, like, add it to my arsenal? Or not my arsenal, to my collection. I think it did, actually, yeah. And the scythe. So the scythe is not... Yeah, so until I pick it up... Man, this scythe sucks. This thing is awful. Holy shit. Now, granted, I've powered up the letter opener a bunch. I think that's probably why. We've powered up yellow equipment twice now. Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah, it is highlighted there. So I think that's probably why the stats are so much better. Maybe it's like Dead Cell. That might be exactly what it is, Cthulhu. You might be exactly right. All right, well, I've got 45 gold. Can I just donate the rest? Oh! I should have just done that. You can absolutely just, like, spend progress towards unlocking these things. It doesn't have to be a one and done. You can invest incremental progress. Okay, well, knowing that, I probably shouldn't have done these two, but at least now we have them. And now we know how this works. Cool beans. Into the torture pit. I've got a very good feeling about the torture pit. Sounds like a very fun place. And again, I was saying how I just watched Hellraiser for the first time last night. A fella. Oof. Trying to get the parry. I think my guy's like pretty stable. It's the time to go for a couple of stabbies, a couple slappies. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if he's parryable. So I've tried to get the timing, although the timing's pretty tricky. Yeah, get fucking stabbed, idiot. Oh! I got greedy. And of course, that's where you want to dodge sometimes. Trying to manage my stamina. Because that's usually how it goes with games like this. Managing your stamina, managing your resources. The Dark Souls-esque ethos. Idiot stab, that's what's up. Oh, he had like a special move or something. I wonder if that would connect it, if that would have fucked me up. I greedy on that one. Dead. Got the achievement for killing the fella. Got a whole bunch of dollars. For being a prisoner guy, he had a lot of money. He had 100 bing bongs. Poor that guy. Our first, what I would presume is like a boss battle. Maybe it was a mini boss, but still, our first, like, you know, for realsies kind of battle experience. Not just fighting little baby fellas, but big boys. So we can go back to the Merchant's Lounge, spend our 100 bing bongs. I can't help but notice this trap door here. Maybe it's not a trap door. Maybe it's just like a... Maybe that's where he pisses. I don't know. Maybe that's the shithole. Alright. Let us continue. Torture chamber, sure enough, was a very fun time. It was a cool little place. So what does this do? Does it heal you? Oh, I can't do it again. I can't rest in the warmth. The warmth of the coziness. Now what I can do is do another drink and refreshing here. Spend all the coins for you can proceed, and then we get to choose one of two biomes. So I suppose there's no reason to not go ahead and do the full heal and replenish your supplies. You might as well. Also, it looks like it might even heal you when you use the tap. So you might not have to do a separate drink yourself. It is a pretty cool little game. I am really enjoying it. I'm glad I'm grateful I was able to get a review key for this game. So shoutouts to Keymailer for hooking us up. Keymailer tends to treat us pretty good, honestly. They tend to treat us pretty well with giving review keys when I don't expect half of them to come through. Now, granted, the one thing I will say about Keymailer for any streamers listening in is that they're not always very clear about what requirements certain games will have. Games like platforms like Lurkit and Daredrop will straight up tell you need, generally speaking, we need this viewer count. Sometimes there's some wiggle room, but like, you know, minimum this number as your viewership average. Keymailer, it's kind of up in the air. So there obviously is some kind of system they use behind the scenes to approve or reject applications for games, that kind of thing, but it's not always told to you, the gamer. So to the streamer rather. I'm gonna continue investing into random starting armor. Random starting weapon is probably next. Random starting armor would be nice, just because the starting armor is pretty shitty. The starting weapon is fine. It's serviceable. Do I go to a Winter Wonderland in the Northern Caverns, or do I go to a Forbidden Tomb with skeletal fellulars? I'm kind of feeling the tomb. The presumption of undead skeletal things makes me happy. Although I see the kind of I don't know, Sphinxian statues here, so maybe less like skeletons and zombies and more like mummies, maybe? Oh, I got like a random coin. So these will have sometimes the goods. So just stepping in the pottery. Yo, Legend of Zelda Eat Your Heart Out. That game, you have to like slap jars to open that shit. In this case, you just walk into them and they fucking explode. Well, look at that. It's... wow, yeah, it really is a mummy thing. What are the mummies in Zelda? The Gibdo? They're kind of A-posing. Yeah, they're A-posing. Opposing me. Clunk. It's level 2. He's also level dead. Seafarer's Rapier as our next weapon thingy. Blueprint. Thanks for drawing like a target, a crosshair on your tum-tums, idiot. Oh, parry. Oh, I didn't have to go for the execute when he was that low on health, but I fucking did it. Fucking did that shit, man. Brutal. I do appreciate that there's just like little, like just pennies in these small ones, the small boys. Whereas the barrels have the good stuff sometimes. They got the goods. Some torture racks, that's what's up. There you go. And a shield that is not any better. I'll go and pick it up just to add it to our collection, but I'm going to keep the Legion shield. Like I should keep going in on yellow, baby. All yellow all the time. Extends our maximum health. Beautiful. That's the downside, though. If you find a banging red or green thing when you've invested into yellow like I have, then... like, well, is it worth? Is it worth versus how much I've invested into what I've got so far? You have to be smart about how you spend your stuff. And your upgrades. Big man. And of course, if you get that spacing down, you can really be smart about starting one of those heavy attacks before the guy's able to reach you. The cultist garments. So I'll go ahead and pick it up. Once again, to add it to our... actually, I think I already did that last time. I think that was the one we got at the shop. Oh, God. There we go. I like being able to walk in these things. That's a lot nicer. Ooh, backflip fella. Ouch. Oh, get parried, idiot. Hunter's pelt. I think that was the armor we had in the tutorial. Where I was able to throw some axes. Throw some asses. Also, I was wondering just moments earlier, I didn't say it out loud, but I was wondering with my brain if we could find ranged weapons. But then I remembered that, right, there's the armor abilities. Oh, speaking of which, I need to be robbing the dudes. There were armor abilities that would sometimes allow you to, like, give you, like, an extra ranged attack or something like that in the case of the throwing axes from the Hunter's fella. But a good reminder for myself, I need to make sure I'm robbing the dead with our cool special ability. So maximum health. You know, I might just go with this one just because that's a 4% increase. I'm sorry, 40%. It's pretty generous. I tell myself that's a more smarter investment. I'm gonna backtrack really quick just so that I can rob a couple of the dead dudes. Also, you know, I was thinking earlier about, like, just a couple of little critiques. One other critique is that I would really prefer to separate the sprint and dodge buttons. Dodge as spacebar feels so normal, like so right and true. But it feels weird to hold space to sprint. I would much rather do shift to sprint and space to dodge. But at the same time, I do appreciate the simplicity of one button to rule them all, and in the darkness, sprint and block them. Sprint and dodge them, that is. Oops. That's kind of cool. I like the little slowdown for me. A proper dodge. Oh, get parried, idiot. Get his ass. Oh, shiny. Yeah, that is a thing I, for better or for worse, find myself doing a lot. I tell myself it is a worthwhile and good skill to have as a streamer, to just fucking yammer. Just yammer and yammer. I tell myself it's a very good skill. The reality is that, like, it can be a little much sometimes. Also, oh, Jesus. I was learning how to read. Excuse the shit out of my goddamn French. I was learning how to read, bro. And you're being real fucking cringe. Yeah, you better fall over. Oh, I fucking broke the wall. What the fuck? Was there a crack in the wall that I just didn't notice? Random ass fucking wall destruction. Cock and wall torture. So I guess I need to be on the lookout for cracks in the wall, that kind of shit. I'll go ahead and pick it up. Even though this is the better choice for me, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, 1 less stability. Passive defense boost. This one improves stamina regeneration. How much stamina regeneration are we talking? That's pretty fast. I don't know if I need it to be that quick. I don't know if I need it to be that quick. I'm looking at the top left. Pretty fast. I mean, that is cool. How much of a defense bufferage are we talking here? Block stability. I wonder if there's a thing that tells me what my, like, overall stats are. No special, right, yeah, it grants a passive defense boost. It'd be nice to know how much. Also, there is a map here, which is good to know. I forgot. I didn't think to look here. For a map. Wish I could know how much. I'm gonna assume this is probably worthwhile. It's got an actual Iron Maiden here. Can I go in there and like fucking lose all my health but gain some stupid other crazy benefit or something, some other boost? Queen of side quests, there you go. Start 10 others. Well, I mean, 9 times out of 10 for most games, there's no punishment for, you know, taking a side quest before finishing other things. Some games will punish you. Some games will be like, oh, you took too long. There was like a limited amount of time to complete that side quest, so, you know, if you overextend yourself, that can get you into trouble. Some games are not so considerate. Others, though, they enable these things. Anywho, though, yeah, I was considering this guy because the speed is really good. The stamina is rough. The damage, though, is sick. Yeah, that windup is rough. That windup is rough. Ooh, and that stamina cost is less than generous. I don't know, the range is nice. This one, like, it just has so little buildup. This one, even though with a good speed, like a full half second, bro. I don't know. I do like it, but I feel like I'm really vibing to this thing. I've been doing good with this thing. What I need to do is keep an eye out on the walls to see when there might be cracks, because there was, to me, I didn't see an indication of how this wall will be destructible. So either I should just slap at every mysterious wall that has like an obvious paneling thing going on for it, or keep an eye out for cracks. And you know what they say? When there's crack, then there's the rest of the butt, probably. Probably. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled. But I want to, like, I don't want to miss the secrets. Now that I know they're out there, it's like, oh, what else is out there? But you could drive yourself bananas trying to check every single wall. It's like Binding of Isaac all over again. when you get infinite bombs, before you really figure out the tricks and what to watch for the secrets, you just bomb every fucking wall indiscriminately. Same energy here. I'm like looking for anything that kind of looks a little bit iffy. Also, I do appreciate how in Dark Souls there's that jump button. Take a fucking shot every time I say, well, in Dark Souls pushes up glasses. Excuse me, streamer, but in the game Dark Souls, you're able to do a running jump in addition to running and sprinting and dodging. So yeah, I wish I could do like a jump to jump across the gaps there. Here's the ninja person. There's two ninja peoples. Ouch. We hit each other at the same time. It's kind of romantic. Oh, the double. Oh, I thought I killed them both. I was like, no fucking way. Oh, stabbo. Kill. Oh, their corpse flew behind me somehow. Enter a new room and immediately put the shield up. See, I do like the Naginata. I like that spear. I like that a lot, but I think I like this one just a smidge bit more, if not just for the stats. And the fastness. I'd be curious to know if you only find money upon robbing the dead, or if you can maybe find like a new weapon or a extra potion hit or something. Only 3 potion hits is not the mostest, but that is part of the meta progression that we can level into. Also, I can't help but notice that I think I like how the game has a meter you have to charge in order to do the execution moves. Because once again, everyone take a drink. In Dark Souls, pushes up glasses. In Dark Souls, it's so easy to exploit. Once you get the timing down for the parry riposte, it's so easy to exploit the shit out of that. And just spam either backstabs, backstabs, or spam the parry ripostes, because it's so cheesy and so easy to work in your favor. Whereas in this game, I appreciate that there's a bar you have to fill up for it, and if you do it that way, it makes you more inclined to do other strategies, not use that same one strategy over and over again. So I do appreciate that. Also, I do like the Thieves Guard, but I'm curious about the Commander's Armor. Stomp the ground to do damage around. So get a ground pound. Yo, we're big boy. We're big boy, and we have way more defense. It was like 500. I'm gonna miss not being able to rob dead dudes, but now I get a cool ground pound ability, and I got good defense. So we'll see how that goes. Oof. Little heals. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Like, we're still pretty fast. Although, honestly, now that my guy's a little bit slower, I think I'm almost more inclined to go for the stabby. Because being a slower stabby boy, kind of makes sense. It's kind of leaning into, like, the more heavier fella. Heavier and armory fella. Makes plenty of sense. One of your favorite animes is 25. Can I ask which one, Whale? Because, yeah, there's a lot of... I guess there's a lot of anime that a lot of us would have known and loved from back in the day, back in Toonami and shit like that, that is getting up there in age. Oh! Once again, I should have looked at the wall. Maybe that's the key. If they've placed barrels near a wall, just slap the shit out of the barrels and see if you can break other things. Well, check that room out in a meowment. I do appreciate the flavor text here of bodies destined for the kiln. Or not the kiln, but the crematorium. Have a good night, Quirky. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Always nice getting to hear from you. On a Friday night. Wish I could target the barrels or something. Oh, there it is, there it is! That's the key. Now, sometimes there's nothing. What if the floor would have opened up and I would have fallen to my death? Wouldn't that'd have been some shit? That'd have been some Hexen level shit right there. We were talking about Hexen just a couple nights ago. That game is fucking mean. Alright, so sometimes you get nothing. Sometimes you get fuck all. But still, But still, I'm like Cthulhu Tentacles pointed out, we got a pretty nice little upgrade there. It was the escape. Escape, I can... Oh, navigate. So yes, if I go back this way, it'll have the stabby boy. Okay, was this room right here? This room right here. So yeah, let's go. Let's kind of lean into that then. Lean into like defense-y and stout. Stout and defense-y. That's one nice thing too, because once again, everyone take a shot every time I do this. But in Dark Souls, you know, one major part of that game is leveling your character and trying to level towards weapons that you like to use. And that is great, but of course the downside is once you spend those points, you can't get those points back. So if you want to try a different kind of weapon, you know, if you've made a dex build that works well with rapiers and that kind of weapon, and then you get a really badass battle axe and you've done nothing for strength and little for endurance, you're gonna have a really hard time. Whereas in this game, it's pretty easy to just do a left turn and say, you know what, let me try a completely different build in the same run, and no harm, no foul. So it encourages experimentation and exploration, sure, but experimentation, really. Gonna see what feels right, what feels natural. Defense on the armor with the other shield. There was that other shield. Right. Yeah, we can check the other shield. The downside, though, is that other shield was a red shield. Of course, we did do the one red upgrade, I think. And now we have all yellows. We could check it. We could check it. I don't think it would be significantly different. But we'll give it a little look-see. We'll give it a little look-see. Because it's entirely possible I'm making an assumption. I'm making an ass out of you and me. It's entirely possible making an assumption that I shouldn't be. Alright, so I've broken all those things. That one shield was this one right here. No, that's the armor. Thieves' Gorb. So it would have been... There's that green... Yeah. Go back. All the way. Oh, whoops. Not this way, though. This way. Here we go. I know precisely where it is, because it was in that one little secret room. Or just outside of it. Nope, it was the secret room, right. So... Oh, we want to look at the defense boost. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying maybe this is the defense number. So it's not like there's an overall defense number. It might just affect the armor directly. Let's try it. So does it show? Oh, whoops. No, except that's what I'm using right now. Okay. So what I'm using right now is the generation one. And it's 575. Okay. So if I switch... France has a defense boost. So it still shows 575. So yeah. That's a little bit odd. It'd be nice if there was an overall stat somewhere. Or if those stats affected this kind of thing. So to tell me what that number is. Or even just tell me what the percentage would be. And I can calculate it myself. You know, just in my head. That's okay. That's okay. Out of curiosity, can you do... Is there like a sprint attack? Get like a running stabbo? No, there's not like a running stab. Some like very cool and graceful jump attack. Keep my eyes on the walls. See if there's any fun breakable things. I do appreciate that the timer, for those who are trying to speed run, I appreciate that the timer pauses when you're in the merchants area. Now granted, if it's like a real speed run where you're like submitting times and shit like that, then you probably are more inclined to keep the timer running. But at least for the in-game time, I think it's a nice little detail. Also, to confirm... when you top off, sure enough, I didn't take a drink. When you top off the goods, your guy automatically gets a full heal anyway. That's pretty neat. So, a bunch of other new blueprints are available. Now, I don't know if the blueprints that you purchase stay available forever, or if they're only available for that one run. I do not know. I'm feeling really good about our build right now. So I think I would much rather kind of lean into investing like we're doing right now. So continue on that guy. And off we go. No boss battle there. On to the resurrection chambers. Unless this is the boss battle. It could be. It is. What you got there? Grand Necro Priest. But he's not some grand necro beast. Oh, get stabbed. I'll do it again. So if I'm really smart about my spacing. It seems like if I have like a nice kind of build up, I have just enough time to pull my shield out for a nice little follow up. So you can kind of use that to cheese it. So we're pretty quick, despite the fact that we're slower with this build compared to the other guy. We're kind of, honestly, we're kind of taking this man to church. Easy peasy, not too bad. Not too bad. So it didn't take any damage. Oh, but there's more. Ha! I wonder if I need to do something. If I need to like break something, or maybe the goal is you have to like just kill the dudes, just kill all of them. Maybe there's like a thing I can break. We might have to fight a lot of these guys if these things maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this one too. And when the lights pop up like that, maybe there's something else to this. I was thinking like, man, that was way too easy, and that was why. Oh, he's got cool range attacks. So the other guy didn't have range attacks. Of course, I didn't get quite that far away from the other guys earlier, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I think this dude has upped the ante slightly. Did a little ground pound attack. It didn't do much damage, but it was kind of cool. You can block those. That's nice. Maybe try jumping into the light. We could try that too, yeah. See, like, if we can, like, body block it or something. Our shield got knocked, but he was unable to punish. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, sure enough, this is, I think, how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to fight a bunch of things. And, like, each one is a little bit more stronger than the last. Oh, God, what's he doing? Woof. Kind of have to be smart and block those things. Don't know if they're really easy to dodge. Just a lot of stamina there. Oof. Nope, no Sheena. No. Ooh, you can't actually block, or can't actually hit him when he's in that animation. Good to know. Okay, I got a little bit greedy on that one. Used quite a bit of juice. Ouch. A moment. It seems like with that one, you just kind of have to block that shit. If you didn't have a block-heavy build, I don't know what you would do. Although, I don't know if we've seen any builds that are with two-handed weapons. So far, even like the larger weapons can have a shield attached. Okay, so sure enough, there was no like extra mechanics. You just have to fight a couple of like slightly scarier bad guys. But even then, not too bad. Bosses in this game are not overly scary. It makes me wonder if this is one of those games where, like, the first time you beat the game, it unlocks, like, the next tier of enemies and shit like that. Like, it starts off kind of easy and then gets harder as you get better. Would not shock me. That was really, this game is not so bad at the start. I wish I could lie and say, well, you see, it's because I've played so many Soulsborne games, and I'm just so naturally gifted at this kind of thing. Not so much. Not so much. I have much to learn. But this is very fun. I am enjoying myself. Continue investing into this guy. Continue investing. It's pretty fast once you get moving. Once you get that first attack. To get that first attack, it's pretty fast, but that first attack does take a second. Oh, there's a Bonnie dog coming down to see us. There's a Bonnie dog. Bonnie, want to come here? Come here, sweet girl. Wait, can we get the Bonnie appearance? Can we get the Bonnie appearance? Want to come up, sweetie? Come up. I was hoping she would like put a little pauses on my leg. Of course, Shayna's on my lap right now, so she's like, eh. Oh, you can see her though. She's snuggling into some blankies. Snuggling in some blankies. She's like gonna look for a snuggle spot. Get a nice little spot, Bun Buns. Oh, she's getting all snuggly. What a good buddy. Getting cozy, Alex. Cozy dog. Everyone's down for a Bonnie break. Everyone's always down for a Bonnie break. How could they not be? Good buddy. So far, we of course had the fork in the road. Resurrection Chambers, onwards and downwards, perhaps. Royale hunting grounds. Now, the hunting grounds for royalty, like for the royalty to use, or this is where is this where people hunt the royals? It's either to be used by the royals or used for hunting the royalty. Another letter opener. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying this one. Letter opener, you know, is faster, of course. But I do appreciate the range that the thing brings. Also, appreciate the change in scenery. Some outdoors. The great outdoors is kind of a nice little change of pace. Also, you know, we were playing that AI2U game. And the second waifu we unlocked in that game, we were playing against a witch character. A witch in a cottage, and that had like a hedge maze in her backyard, so we can just say that there's like some cinematic coherency here. Cinematic universe. Oh, a fish? A fishy fish? I wonder where that fish did go. A fishy fish. Fishy-o, or however it goes. Loyalist robes. Also dogs. What the dog doing? On her side of the couch. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so fun, Ogasso. If there was pictorial evidence of this, I would love to see it. I love when dogs are goofs. I love when a dog is a big old goof. Also, that is a fucking bear trap if I ever did see one. I need to be watching where I'm looking because I cannot assume that will not just get my ass. I need to be, I gotta be smart about where I walk. I can't just be flipping and flapping or tipping and tapping. Although, you know what? Let me see if I can lead the fella. It works against NPCs. He seemed to not give a shit. I will stab him. I'll give him other shits to give. Or shits to take. Ooh, treasure chest. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just flavor text, but I don't trust like that. So, same thing as earlier. I'll pick this up, but I will stick with the Legion Shield. We pick it up just so we can add it to our collection. I've played enough Resident Evil 4 to be dubious of any sort of hedge maze like this where you're approaching and there's... Oh, shit. Random dog. You're approaching and there's like a right turn you can't quite see all the way into. So it's like, oh god, what's standing just beyond? But in that case, it wasn't just beyond. It was something in front of me, I guess, that I didn't notice. Is his leg twitching? See, he's just taking a nap. Have I been here? Oh, this was the starting zone. Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah. He's just taking a nap. He's just taking a nap. You don't kill the dogs this game. They just go for sleepies. They're just taking little nappies, little nappy naps. Totally fine. Don't trust the random statue. Also relevant for Resident Evil well, I guess lots of Resident Evil games, but especially for any statues that are holding weapons that are like in attack mode. Do not trust. Do not trust. I do not trust like that. Big man. Big man on campus. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so it does stun. Actually, it does pretty good damage. Ouch. Does pretty good damage. That ground pound attack. And it doesn't take that long to recharge. Yes, if you wanted to, you could kind of use that in your favor. Oh. He brought the corpse with him. Clunk. Ouch. Take a sippy. How much does a sip heal? It almost full, honestly. There we go. Right behind the adjacent area. Yeah, goes to show how easily it is for me to get my wires crossed. It threw me off because I saw the glowing of the yellow thing. The glowing of the item that we saw. I forgot that, like, in my mind, it had not registered that I saw that item. As it was the same letter opener that we saw earlier. So for some reason in my brain, I was like, I don't remember seeing a weapon in here, but it's like, right, there absolutely was a weapon. What's with the fish? I need to know. Take out the fish. Do it. Do it, you won't. Yeah, take out the fish. Oh, he eats the fish. That's his, he's healing with the fish. That's adorable. That's so funny. I was like, oh, is he gonna throw the fish at me? What's going on with the fish? No, that's his healing item. And it's not even like drinking a potion. It's not like he takes out like a turkey leg and chomps it. He just fucking takes out a raw ass fish and just starts chowing down. Farming scythe. So in every way, it is a downgrade. I will pick it up. I'm kind of curious. It's cool. It's unwieldy and stupid, but it is cool. If we hadn't invested so heavily into yellow equipment, the scythe would actually be, I think, pretty good. As we've only done one upgrade for the red tier stuff. So I suspect the scythe is quite compelling under normal circumstances, but these are extra normal circumstances. The shadows of the cages dangling throws me off a little bit. Just probably by design. Is there a coming out of a roll attack? No, there is not. Nor would I expect there to be. That's kind of a more specialized type of deal. I was actually just wondering to myself, it's been a minute since we've seen an upgrade station. I also do appreciate that we're seeing similar bad guys. You know, bad guys that are of similar model. Over all 3 levels so far. But that one is a level 3 dude, so I appreciate that they're scaling with us. Be kind of lame. Now, granted, it's a little bit slightly disappointing that we're not seeing a ton of enemy diversity. But, and also, I think I might just not grab any of these. It's because there's no upgrades yet. Can I just avoid? Yeah, I will just avoid for now. That was weird. It, like, sort of stabbed him in the head. Anyway, I might just hold off on that one just because we have no benefits for it. So if I find an amazing weapon or an amazing set of armor that I just have to try that is not yellow, then I might come back for that. Whoa! Oh, fucking bear trap. And look at that. Oh, they do go away. I was gonna say, I saw it reset. So sure enough, I really must watch where I look. And I'm no Leon Kennedy. I can't just tap those things. I can't, like, shoot them with the pistol to set them off. 30% health on green. Yeah, that if I had to grab one now, that's probably the one I would grab. I'm gonna see if I might stumble upon something that I just can't live without. No fish for you, motherfucker. So, shield thing, improves stamina. So we've seen that before. I'll stick with this one, though. Oh, the bells. Oh, that's what was happening. Can I squinge around it? Nope. Alright, it was the bells indicate, yeah. That's where these creatures were spawning. They were responding. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm not sure what happened. I was blocking, and I think I unknowingly did a parry. But yeah, that's what happens when you jingle those bells. When you jingle their bells, if you catch my drift, it will spawn a doggo. I mean, I could be wrong. It might not be that they're spawning, and maybe they're just being brought to your attention, but I suspect they're spawning. Blink. It's the Merchant's Chambers. We might be near the end of this particular level. Was there anything else? There was maybe one other path? Maybe. Maybe. I might as well go ahead and grab that. That upgrade fuck. That upgrade fuck. Station. Was it this one? That's where the scythe was. I'm trying to be a smart little fella and not just check my map every 5 seconds. I'm doing a bad job. We might as well keep going this way, since that is ultimately the last area that is unexplored. Augustus, I'm not catching the drift, Alex. Well, I am a master of subtlety. I absolutely am a master of subtlety. Wasn't there a goofy ass song from like the 70s called "Ring My Bell"? Or "You Can Ring My Bell"? Heard it on the radio not too long ago, and I was like, man, this. I mean, I'm all about, again, dispensing with subtlety, but I don't know. It's just, it's not my favorite. it's not my favoritist of all, like the kind of the goofy kinds of songs that sometimes get stuck in our head. It's not my favorite. More piss upgrade, yes please. Jesus, ouch, ouch. Lots of statues. We're just hanging around, and like, I keep seeing the ropes, and I keep wanting to see if there is a walk up and like tug the rope. Walk up and tug it. You ever see one and you just want to walk up and start tugging on it? Just want to use, you know, it's just so inviting. You just want to start tugging away and see what happens. All the time. What were we talking about again? I think we just completed a lap. We sure did. I'll go ahead and grab that last upgrade. It's on the way back anyway. Place is some kind of hedge maze, goddamn. There should be some kind of reward for accidentally or on purpose tripping every single goddamn bear trap on a level. I think I'm going to accidentally unlock that achievement if such a thing were to exist. I'm going to unknowingly step on every goddamn bear trap on this whole ass floor. Not intentionally, but it is an inevitability. It is true that I cannot be trusted. It is... oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and go for the green one. Might as well. Day in Seattle. That sounds nice, Shock Value. Do you have a birthday coming up? You have a birthday coming up? Because that does sound funsies. Ooh, excuse me. Gracie just had a birthday. God damn it. She had her birthday, goddammit. She had her birthday this past Saturday, which was fun. And of course, our friend Koala Baritone, Mr. Aaron, our husband, Koala Baritone, he just had his birthday on Wednesday, so pretty recently. Look, there's somebody else that we all know about, that we all know that has a birthday coming up, and Shock Values is on Wednesday as well. Yo, it's just like we said in Mallory's birthday video last year. Like, man, everyone's got a birthday. You think everyone has one of those. You think everyone's got one of those darn birthdays at the rate of everyone having them nowadays. What the hell? Just the cool new thing. Everyone's got to have their own birthday. Everyone wants to be special. La-ti-da. That is fun, though. That is very fun. I'm going to continue on the starting armor. There we go. And everything else shall be invested into random starting weapon. Although, powering up the starting flask, or not starting flash, just the number of flash charges would be very nifty as well. Onto the garden. Probably considering another boss battle, probably. Shockfire says, I was the first birthday holder. Oh gosh. I have to get to this fella. Ooh, it's like a... Avoid the... Ooh, don't get detected. Oh, it's a goddamn... Oh, yeah, it's a bear trap. So when the spotlight starts spotting... Shit. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, when you get stuck, you really get stuck for a hot minute. I need to plot my course. Course plotted. Course plotted and course spotted. Entrance is probably... Yeah, it's on the other side. Oh, fucking hell. Man, I'm a natural at finding those things. Stepping on that shit. I hear battle music. Does that mean bad guys have spawned? It would not shock me. Yellow sword might be cool. It might be. It might be. Yeah, I was wondering that too. It's like it does... It is tempting. Now, surely there's also gonna be like... You have to fight the dude. Yeah. It's not enough to just get here. He's got a sword. And probably has some cool range things. Can I go up into his little platform? Oh, ouch. Can I just stand here? Okay, so I'll heal. It's a little silly, don't you think? Can I ride the thing up? Yeah, so the idea is you have to damage him to get him out of that stance. He's got more health than the undead fellas we were fighting last time. That charge up has a very good range. Oop. Oop. Yeah, like charges up from a little bit further away, but still is able to reach you pretty darn good. Pretty darn well. Ouch. Like you think you're in the clear, and then it's like, oh shit. Heal. There we go. Hit him a couple times to get him out of it. Ooh, I'm lucky that one missed me. He runs his punk ass away. Oof. That one on the chin. Ouch. A shame it doesn't seem like you can parry the bosses. I guess that'd be a little bit too easy though. Just because I think the parry, if the execution thing is glowing, it's like a guaranteed kill. Maybe not though. Maybe it's not guaranteed, but it is a lot of damage. Oh. Ouch. Oh shit. I was doing so good. Be smart. Be smart about it, Alex. Don't be the opposite of smart. He's definitely up in the ante with this attack speed. Dead. Zip. Drops 100 bing bongs. And we are set. It was a little bit tougher. Not too bad though. I mean, the ranged stuff was really not too scary. It was more a matter of just getting around his more farther reaching melee attacks. Good news is I stepped on so many goddamn bear traps on the way there. I've almost cleared a path. Get back to the safety zone. I could, like, try to break every barrel, but I don't think we'll be here forever. Forever. I don't want that shit. Time is money. Oh, that looks like our starting guy. He's got the prisoner's garb. That one's just chilling as well. Surely... Have I just done the full-ass loop? How the fuck do I leave? I assumed it was from the outermost circle. Is how we entered. Oh, there's another one. God damn it. Some Bloodborne vibes. I'm such a fake gamer. I've never actually played Bloodborne. Part of it is I don't own a PS4. Or 5 for that matter. But yeah, I'm such a fake game. Fucking hell. Such a fake gamer. I've yet to play Bloodborne. Actually, truth be told, the only... Let me think about this. Is it the only From Software game that I've played? I think the only From Software game I've played is the first Dark Souls. Am I just a big dummy? Is there a portal that leads out from the inner area? Here, let's actually look around. I just assumed it. Let's go out the way we came, but... Entirely possible I have the dumb. Like I saw something from afar. Oh, there it is, there it is. I do indeed have the dumb, confirmed. I probably showed up very briefly for a moment anyway, and I probably just blinded past that shit like an idiot. Yeah. So that being said, no, it's not terribly surprising that, yeah, there'd be some more or less subtle call-outs to Bloodborne and Dark Souls. So yeah, we're talking about the rapier. 145 damage. Which is obviously, you know, definitely not better than what we have right now. The stamina cost is reasonable. Speed is a lot better for sure. I bet that steel greatsword is dope. That slow-ass speed. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Okay. Now we are off to another fork in the road. We have... Ashy Peaks Forge. Ashley Peaks. Or the Disease Sewers. Do we go to Volcano Land or do we go to Blight Town? I'm gonna go with Volcano Land. I'm in no rush to get poisoned constantly. I've had enough experience of Blight Towns and poison swamps in games like this. Lethal Lava Land or Blight Town. Choose your fighter. More range fellers. They're so cool. And look at that. He doesn't even move forward. He just shoots constantly. What a nerd. Get stabboed. He's got big sword. Bear killer's axe. Oh, you were supposed to die there. You were supposed to die, bro. Rune hammer. So we're getting some, like, thicker, heavier boys. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It don't matter. None of this matter. I mean, I guess it does matter because I've picked a couple of upgrades. I guess I'll pick the green one next, but it matters little for our intents and purposes. Or porpoises. I wonder how long it'll take for me to accidentally somersault, but then miss the somersault and just fucking fling myself into the lava. Like a very smart person. I can't help but wonder. Clunk. As a satisfying heavy clunk. Very satisfying noises. Yeah, I need to be keeping my eyes peeled for little cracks in the wall. We didn't have any crackable, destructible walls that we could see, at least in the previous biome. Nothing that was obvious, at least. Also, new enemy type, maybe? I think he's the big fella. Oh, but he throws things now. It's the big fella with the target on the tum-tums. But he's more throwy. Blistered garments. So I'm trying to be smart about, again, not just flinging myself off the ledge. can see it. I can see it happening in my mind's eyeballs. Let's go with this guy. It's a little short. Oh, the double. Oop. Oh, the guy's shooting his shit. Shooting his shot. Get staggered, idiot. I'm going for your bro. Unless you drop something. Did you drop something? You dropped nothing. Okay. Oh, he leads his shots. Smart fella. Unfortunately. He leads his shots. I was hoping I could just pull the old razzle-dazzle on him, but he razzled and dazzled me. That's how that goes. Another upgrade station. Although it seems like the upgrades you get diminishing returns as every subsequent upgrade happens. So it wouldn't shock me then if the idea is like these, not only do they become less frequent, but also, yeah, it's like you get not as much each time. Now, granted, the last couple have been 10%, which does still add up. Because, of course, we've upgraded so much. We're more, we're more inclined to stick with what we currently have versus, like, go for a left turn on, like, a new weapon. Dead. Just topples over. Of course, we haven't gotten a new upgrade or a new weapon type in a while until... Oh, this is, it's just armor. Okay. Can push away enemies with a shield rush. That does sound cool, but I like our current armor. I mean, if I really felt like that crowd control would be more useful, then maybe. Although, honestly, our armor ability that we have right now is pretty good for group attacks and crowd control. Maybe this would be good for... Well, actually, this. I'll go and pick it up. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. No, except it takes a while to charge. I just wait for it. I do like how... Well, I do like how it looks. Alright, so it looks like this. So that is cool. I don't know if I like that for boss battles necessarily. Because that's a pretty long animation. And you obviously would want times to quickly be able to pull out your shield, do a dodge roll, that kind of thing. So that's a bit of a commitment. That animation. The stompy attack that we have. Okay, let's try on this guy. Oh, wrong move, wrong button. Stomp. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty quick and does a lot of damage. The fact that it's an AoE doesn't hurt either. Well, that's not true. It does hurt. It hurts them, which is absolutely by design. Like, good. It's supposed to hurt them. Make them sad. That is absolutely the point. Oh, another letter opener. Old Faithful. Old Faithful. Yeah. And look at that. The damage has, like, upped the ante quite a bit. So obviously the speed is better and the stamina cost is way better. I'll stick with this one for now, but I'm impressed with how good that is. So reinforced round 2, we've seen that one before. Another treasure chest. It's supposed to reach your ass. Clunk. There we go. And another blueprint. That is the Iron Claws. So really cool punchy weapons. Probably close quarters. Low range, but still. Cultist garments. We've seen that before. Applies poison to... Oh, that is pretty sick. So it's obviously low defense and low... And not great speed. But that poison does sound pretty sick. It does sound pretty sick. So 155, not too shabby. We wanted all the monies. We would have stuck with the thief garments. Thief build. No bad guys here. That is the end of the level. Do a quick checky. Are there any paths that I missed? There was one all the way south. I will... Of course, we don't have a compass. That would be nice. A compass would be nice. I mean, maybe a mini-map. Mini-map, I can go with or against a mini-map for a game like this. On the one hand, it sounds nice. On the other hand, there's the temptation to just stare at the mini-map the whole time. And you miss, you know, the environmental storytelling, the little indications and hints of where to go next. And also, you know, I was just telling, we were joking with Ogasso. I'm not always the best at keeping my bearings in games like this. It's, you know, I get my wires crossed sometimes when I'm trying to navigate. So a mini map is not gonna like force me to get good. I was gonna say, can I stagger? Can I get his ass? Oh shit! Yeah, I was gonna say I can get his ass. Sometimes you get bonus money when you kill with an execution, but not there. So maybe the idea is if you get an execution and they drop a bunch of money, that was probably gonna happen on death anyway. I thought for some reason it was gonna be a bonus, but the bonus is the cool cutscene, the cool animation. That's the reward. Yeah, so keep going straight. Actually, okay, that's just the starting area. Cool. So that's why it's purple. So sure enough, on to the next floor. And by next floor, I think I mean boss battle. I think. Refill my sip. Fill me up, Big Daddy. I don't actually know what resting at the hearth did that very first time. We've only been able to do it that first time. Rune hammer. Obviously, the only thing that's really worth our while right now is yellow stuff. So the Seafarer's Rapier I might consider. Continue on this guy. Flask charge is pretty tempting. And of course, the flask charge helps us immediately. The other things we've been investing, that just helps for later runs. And I'm always down for having the runs. Also, the embassy. Forge Embassy. Big man. Big monkey man. Big monkey fella. Oh, and little dwarf fella. An odd pairing. Oh, is this a biggie? This is a goddamn Biggie Small situation, isn't it? 2 health bars and everything. Oh, Jesus. So you can't dodge those alchemist flasks. You, of course, can... Well, no, you can dodge, but you can't block. Oh, shit. Ouch. Whenever he throws one of those things, you gotta dodge out of the way, because blocking will only take you so far in life. Oh. It's the time to... Honestly, I'd like to focus just one. Oh. Idiot. Good. I keep trying to kind of go for the cool guy, like timings, trying to get that parry down. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you can parry bosses, but I've yet to really see it. Oh, he's trying to heal him? Oh, he succeeded. So you gotta get the little fella. Oh, that's actually cool. It goes into like slow motion. Ouch. It goes into slow motion if you get the good dodge. I don't know if it really means anything or if it just looks cool. Oh shit. So good to know when this guy gets low health, his bro will start to heal him up. And you can't really stop. I mean, he's gonna get healed. It seems like you're gonna get healed in like to full regardless. It's out of stamina, unfortunately. You can't stop that, unfortunately. How fast do you think you are? Yeah, like right there, it's like we're trying to go fast. Nope, he still gets healed to full. That's okay, though. The Twisted Alchemist, once he's out, then the big man is really sad. Ooh, good thing he missed. Twisted Alchemist is donezo. We just got him remaining. He's probably going to get extra mad now that his boss is dead. Now that, how are we going to tell him that he's adopted? Because I'm not sure that was his biological father we just killed. Oh, he's got like a follow-up punchies. There we go. Oh, that was... Oh, I got him. I got him on the stun, too. Good damage. Yeah, right there. I really tried to get the timing on that one, so I do not know if parries would work. And again, the execution damage would be probably pretty stupid. Oh, the punch! Go for it. So I got the block. Nice. Now I'm kind of full committing here by not going in on a heal. Maybe next time he gets stunned, I'll go for a heal. Just as, like, insurance. Because there's cycles we probably haven't seen for this guy yet. Let's go for the heal. Might have time for a little attacky as well. Little stabby stabbies. It's probably not necessary, but it's insurance. To make absolutely sure. Is this the Thunderdome? This is the lava version of the Thunderdome. Primate Enforcer and Twisted Alchemist was the name of that achievement. There we go. Primate Enforcer. Back to the lounge. Let's invest the dollars and see what awaits for our next place to go. It's Bear Killer. For a second, I thought it said Beard Killer. Beard Killer's axe. I've heard that Bearded Axe is a name for axes of this type. The way it, like, kind of has that kind of shape. A beard metal thing growing off of a metal stick. So we're a little bit further away from the random starting weapon thingy for future runs. This run's going great, though. I mean, we really have been kind of cruising along. No major snafus yet. We got the Tyrant's cat. Oh, is this the final boss? Or maybe the final zone, maybe? Only one way to find out. This is probably like you have to fight through this biome before you get to what is may or may not be the final boss. I'm always down for like a really opulent castle. My Castlevania enjoyer senses very much vibe with that. Ooh, look at the cool artwork. It's a dog. What's the dog doing? And then that's one of the zombies from the earlier areas. That's nice. He has family photos of all the bad guys we've seen. That's so nice. There's the ninjas. There's the big boys. There we go. Alright, so we've seen this doggo before. Oh, but this is a higher tier version of him. So that was quite a bit of damage that guy hit me with. Emperor Shield. Okay, yellow. I do like yellow things. That makes me excited. Because, see, I know better than to not have the shield up. Because even if you are smart, they will lead their shots, and they will also be smart. Give me that yellow, big daddy. Punch. Give me that skull piss. Once again, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled on the walls for any crack-a-lackins to be seen in the walls. And obviously, it's lightning. It's lightning crashing, but for a moment, I thought it was like static. Like those were TV monitors, and it was static, but that wouldn't make sense. Get real, Alex. That doesn't make sense. This is a video game. Think about the realism. Blunk. Get his ass. I also appreciate that in the top left. It took me a minute to recognize it, but in the top left, the numbers that it shows there, those are just indications of what you've leveled into so far. So we've leveled into yellow 7 times, but there's also stuff that we've picked a couple times for reds and greens. So, gun to my head, if we lose our yellow thing for some reason, we have to choose between a red or a green, I should probably go for green, generally speaking. But man, after, you know, some droughts, some piss droughts of not having a lot of yellow upgrades, we're seeing more yellow options popping in, which is nice. I think that's a yeah, we've seen that one before. That shield is old news. It's not a bad shield. It's perfectly serviceable. It's like what I have a little bit more. There's the knight's armor again. Good. It's still good with defense. And I think if we were to have invested into green more, then that knight's armor would be quite compelling. So there's probably like a heavy armor variant for every armor color, every item, weapon and armor set. There's probably a heavy boy for yellow, one for green, one for red, that have like competingly similar stats but have different special abilities, obviously. And we see in that merchant screen, there's several things. There's like several silhouettes and like shadows of things we haven't seen yet. So there's more where that came from. Look at this nerd. You're gonna eat a fish, won't you? He's gonna eat a fish. Not in my house. Eat a fish. There was, what was it? I think it was the Allman Brothers. I think the first album... I could be getting my wires crossed. Anybody could correct me if I'm incorrect here. Ouch. But I think the first album released after... Studio album, at least, released after Dwayne Allman's passing, was called Eat a Peach. Eat a Peach, because it was like from some interview featuring Dwayne Allman where they were asking him like, hey man, like, you're right, the mute, oh, does not open from the side. It was something to the kin of the interviewer asking him like, hey man, the music you write tends to be real, like I don't know, it's not super like socially conscious necessarily. Like, it's not that there's like anything controversial, but you tend to play it safe. With the songs you write. Have you ever considered writing something that was, more socially or politically conscious? That was basically what they were getting at. And he was like, hey man, like, anytime somebody asks me about that kind of stuff, those kinds of more controversial topics, what do I think about this? What do I think about that? To that, I always say, bro, I just eat a peach. I just eat a peach, which is, I guess, like his southern charm way of saying, like, I don't let that kind of shit bug me or bother me. I try to, I stick with what I know, which is fair. So it's a, also I guess, yeah, it's just a dead end here. So, I don't know, I've never heard that phrase in any other context. But sometimes I'll be reminded of it. So that's where we came from. We already went that way as well. Yep. Okay. Let us proceed. Except that's where I just came from, because I'm a dummy. I should know better than just sprint into a room where I can't see all the bad guys yet, because I could just as easily sprint into the open, welcome, loving arms of a big bad guy fella, or into the loving embrace of a bear trap, which is what got my ass real good a couple levels ago. Now that being said, I appreciate, there's a letter opener again. We're getting, there's like 2 yellow weapons. There is the sword, that cool like broadsword, or no, the rapier. Those are cool, but not a ton of variety for those yet. I guess that's the idea. We haven't unlocked any more of them. But I do appreciate that level. Had the more outdoor kind of aesthetic with the. Here we go. Yeah, with like the hedge maze. I appreciate that level, and I like how there was some environmental challenges and whatnot. That's really, I think, the only level that has had environmental traps and challenges. As annoying as they were, I would almost wish for something more like that. Because other than that level, I don't want to say that the level that the game is feeling samey. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's feeling a little samey. I don't think. Actually, hold on. Is this game in early access? It's an easy thing to look up real quick. Is this game in early access? Because what I'm about to say, or the thing that I was about to touch on, will depend on its early access. So it is not in early access. Now, granted, this game has had a few fairly large patches since the game has come out, so it's cool that the devs are going to continue to support it. But, oh, sorry, let me grab one more thing. But this game is not in early access, so obviously they could continue to refine and add more things if they so chose. But the simplicity is cool. You know, it's nice, it's comforting, but I don't know, I would maybe want a little bit more with the diversity of the levels themselves. Environmental traps, and maybe a bit more enemy variety, because really, our enemies so far have been dudes with medium weapons, dude with light weapons, dude with there's, the one crossbow guy. I like this guy, the guy with the fishes, that's kind of funny. You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, or something. There's a cool thing I'm sure I could say there. And that, again, that level with the hedge mazes that had the little bells on strings, so if you walk, when you walk through those, it would summon the doggos. Like, that was kind of cool. But enemy variety-wise, really other than the dog enemies, there's not, like, a ton of, like, weird stuff. So I would maybe rather a little bit more weird stuff. Those garments, just to see how cool we look. We look very cool, very culty. So maybe, yeah, just leaning into the weird would be kind of fun. You know, if I had a wish list of future updates. And again, I don't mean to be insufferable about this, but, you know, in Dark Souls, you had a nice variety of very unique enemy diversity. Even if there were enemies that maybe behaved kind of similarly. Like, that's kind of cool. I like how he'll throw a ranged weapon at you. That's kind of cool. Like, you know, there's like the standard zombie guys, and then there's like the living plant things you see in the garden areas. And those sentient plants, they behave pretty similar to the standard zombie guys, maybe with longer reaches, but except I don't know if you can backstab them. But still, just the idea of like that is an enemy type that only spawns in those kinds of garden, wild vineyard areas. So I don't know. I am enjoying this game. It is fun. But I'm starting to feel what is maybe kind of a formulaic kind of deal here. The bosses, at least that last boss, kind of mixed it up a little bit with that kind of a two-phase approach. Or not that last boss. 2 bosses ago. 2 bosses had the multi-phase thing, which is neat. Well, no, actually, no. That's not true. That's not true. The alchemist riding the big ape fella. That was a little bit different as well. So, I guess in all fairness, yeah, they did mix it up a little bit with the bosses. It's just like, I think we're nearing the end of the run. I think. I could be wrong, but the vibe I'm getting is that the end draws near. But the question, though, is when you beat the game, what happens? Do they say thank you for playing, or does it, like, unlock more stuff? Because obviously we're contributing to meta progression, but is there more beyond just that meta progression? Which is to say, does it, like, unlock a new difficulty mode? Does it unlock new bosses, a new area? Obviously, there's like the forks in the road where we choose left path and right path. But yeah, I can't help but wonder what else awaits. Part of me is wondering about these, but I've already invested enough into yellow. Let's continue by going in on the flask upgrade. That seems really nice. Also, I do notice that if you wanted to, there are shortcuts. If you wanted to, that would bypass certain levels. But I don't know, I kind of like going through the levels and clearing them. And of course, you get more money and more resources that way. So it seems like it's more worth your while to go ahead and clear through levels as you would expect to. Look at all the stuff we've yet to find, though. So there's quite a bit equipment-wise. Shield, armor, weapons. And of course, we've been finding weapons and shields and armor to unlock. I don't know if the blueprints persist, if they go away after this run ends, and you have to re-find them in the wild. That I don't know. Probably not. Tyrant's Observatory. This might be the big man. Big man on campus. There he is. The Tyrant, and we are in his realm. Uses his Thunderstone to summon an Eevee. Oh, do I get to fight me, but evil me? Hero's Shadow. I'm you, but shadowier. He knows all my secrets, but I know all of his. Which means he knows a list of my fears, but also a list of my fetishes. So I can trick him by showing him some big titty goth GF. Something or another. But I have to be careful, because if I have the big titty goth GF images pointed where I can see them as well, then it'll just distract both of us. I might be able to parry him. You're spilling the books. How am I gonna learn how to read? Don't you heal, bro? You're being cringe. Now, of course, I know he has limited heals. Stop. We're just stabbing each other constantly. I gotta be careful because my stamina's getting low. I'm gonna try to go for the parry. Oof. He hasn't tried to heal yet. Every time he backflips, I'm thinking like, oh, he's going for it. Ouch. I shouldn't be trying for the heal or for the parry. This is foolish. And yet I keep trying it. Dead. Shadow felled. I like how he fell backwards into... Oh, here we go. I like how he fell backwards into the bookshelves. So he's got a cane. Is that your walking cane, Grandpa? I bet he's got multiple phases. Ouch. Ouch. I'm not sure why Automod decided to get weird about that. That's perfectly fine. Is it gay or masturbation? I mean, I hope it's both. Let's be real. Ideally, it's both. If we're based, it's both. Oh, the fool let me heal. The foolish fool! Clunk. For Grandpa's walking cane, that thing does a bit of damage. Actually, it might be a sword. Maybe it's a sword. Oh, Grandpa. Using your walking cane to slap me around. Slap me silly. Let's see if he does indeed have a multi-phase bullshit. I bet he's gonna have a multi-phase bullshit. Or maybe he's not the final boss. Maybe you kill him and he's like, the end is only the beginning. And then it's like, you've unlocked hard mode. Now the game really begins. Welcome to Dark Souls, motherfucker. And stomp. Ouch. He does quite a bit of damage, I will say that much. Despite having pretty gosh darn good defense, he does a lot of damage. Which means that if we had, like, the more lighter Wimbly Bimbly builds, we would potentially be really having a hard time with this guy. Whereas right now, I'm just kind of whittling him down. Now, when I played Dark Souls for the first time, all the way through, it's kind of one of those, like, yeah, what was your first time's build like? My first time build was basically this. It was heavy fella. It was heavy fella. Oh, God, there's the second phase. Yep. It was heavy fella with spear, with halberd specifically. I had all... Oh, what's the guy? Havels. I had all Havels. Wait. Ouch. I had all Havels with, big halberds. What's the Dark Knight? Dark Knight halberds? Ouch. Sure enough, we have phase 2. There's probably gonna be 3 phases, let's be real. We've kind of figured out his vibe. Oh, he has a second one. Good to know. Is there water coming through the ceiling? Oh, never. Well, I guess kind of, because, yeah, there is water raining down here. Ah, I thought I could be a cheesy SOB. Because that's pretty easy to dodge. Seems like that's always 2 at most. When he rubs it. Yeah, rub it. Yeah, rub it real good. Yeah, I like it when you rub it really good. I love when you rub your balls. I keep wanting to try to interrupt him. When he's doing the special rubbing his balls ability. Ooh, get dodged. I didn't even mean to dodge that shit. Oh, there we go. So you can kind of interrupt him sometimes. Oh, yeah, he's a little bit faster than I am. For the quick attacks is the way to do it when he's doing that ability. By the letter opener, you could probably really carve him up before he gets that ability, because that thing's much faster. Oh, I lost all my stamina. I didn't realize I was holding it down for that long. Ouch. That'd be embarrassing to die when he's got 1 HP left. Defeat the Tyrant. Victory sip. Blech. And then our guy waddles to the exit. Is he really dead, though? There it is. Our second run ever. We beat the game. Oh, but maybe... Okay, here we go. Epilogue. Set his sights to a nearby village. Oh shit, arms weak, palms spaghetti. The Tyrant was in possession of the Eternity Gem. Capital E, capital G, proper noun. Twisted time and space in his favor. We're back in the cell. Darker, there it is. There it fucking is. Darker and sinister figures now roam the world. So, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just flavor text. Or it's indication that shit has gotten more real. End. Not the end. End. Decrepit prison. So, here we go. Fresh beginnings. We get the Iron Straight Sword. Hell yeah. Thieves Garb. Ooh, that's comfortable. I remember the Thieves Garb. What do I got for special abilities? I do not have a special ability, but that's fine. So that was part of the stuff we invested into earlier that said we would get a basic starting weapon and a basic starting armor beyond just the starting bullshit that's lame and for babies. What's this new thing? Change difficulty? Ah, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, this is what I was hoping for. So now this game has legs. I was starting to get nervous. You could see me doubting. You were hearing me. I wasn't being a hater, but I was being a doubter. I was being a doubter for sure. But now I'm feeling this game's got legs now. So there's other stuff here. Flask stations available, no elite enemies, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. We got some elites. There's keys to find, which is maybe how you unlock the end, like the exit, that is. Is that thing, you could just speed run past all the enemies in standard difficulty. I like it. And if you beat this, you unlock difficulty 2, or 3 rather. There we go. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Now, unfortunately, it does reset everything, but I'll take the Knight's Armor. I'll take Old Faithful, although I will intentionally choose a different weapon, just because once we have a reasonable alternative. Now, granted, this weapon, the Prisoner's Club, is not horrible. It uses less stamina and is slower, unfortunately. A lot slower. Now, I'll stick with this one for now, but at the next reasonable opportunity, we will switch to another one. And just so we're clear, yeah, this one is, it shows this one is selected. Good, 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 good. Now, it is getting kind of late. I'm probably not going to do another full run. We'll do a little something, something. We'll try a little. Oh, there's Big Man. He's like all elite. Level 1 elite. Yeah, took that stab for his homie. Or is it just me or the sound of, or is the footsteps like crazy loud all of a sudden? Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to him earlier or something, but I'm like, steppies like, oh Jesus, turn down those feet. Legs are too loud. Calm down. Calm your titties. Key found, and was there another thing? There was like a yellow thing. Infantryman's spear. More spears? You're playing well into my bias, because you know that last run was all spears all the time. Farming scythe. I will absolutely play with the farming scythe. Faux show. This thing is clunky. It's fat, thick, and clunky, just the way I like it. What's the heavy? Heavy is like just a straight up horizontal strike. It's actually not that much slower. It is slower, but not that much slower. And the range is pretty good. Of course, it uses a bit more stamina. More than a bit more stamina. Quite a bit more stamina. There's our shield bum rush, which like kind of smacks him around a little bit, which is pretty cool. Not a ton of damage, but good crowd control, no doubt. Swing. I wonder if there are straight up two-handed weapons, because yeah, you're always able to use the shield. So it would be kind of cool as like a balancing act if there was some sort of like match. Oh, get executed, idiot. Yeah, if there was some kind of trade-off to using a weapon where you just straight up didn't have a shield and you had some block that would like block some damage but not all the damage. I'll take the Legion shield. Sure. Sure. Swing. Alright, well, when I was saying earlier, that I was concerned that this game is too easy. Those concerns have become alleviated now that we've unlocked more difficulties. I think I would say just constructive criticism. Well, hopefully it's constructive. About some of the levels feeling a little samey. Again, I think the charm for this game is its simplicity, and like, you don't have all the complexity of Dark Souls and Bloodborne. You know, there's a lot of complex systems at play. And you still have parrying, you still have blocking, you still have heavy, strong attack, you have the Estus Flask. Like, you know, you still have trappings of the genre. If genre is the right word for it. But it's nice, in a way, to say, like, maybe don't worry so much about, like, knowing the combos of your attacks, having jump attacks, having rollout attacks, fucking with stats, fucking with how much stamina do you have, do you fast roll, do you mid roll, do you fat roll, like, it's kind of nice just kind of washing your hands of all that and saying, let's just not fuck around with that. And the answer is yes, it's red. Red and be not dead. So I don't really miss the fact that, yeah, it's a little bit more simplified, but I'm hoping that at some point, yeah, we'll get maybe just more enemy diversity. It wouldn't shock me if the bosses are a lot harder now that we're in the next tier difficulty. And I do like we have the elites thing. It seems like they're just stronger and faster. Wasn't sure if they would have, like... here's another insufferable thing I do all the time, but the whole Diablo thing where it's like, oh, you've got not just stronger and faster, but here's one that's fire enchanted. Here's one that's lightning enchanted. Here's one that has, like, that throws curses on you. Like, some kind of, yes, elite, and yes, they're stronger, but they have other specializations. But also, this is very much an indie game, really small development team. You know, it's like, it's kind of unfair to go all in on that kind of expectation. Well, the commander's armor is better, obviously. I do like that ground pound. Nah, I need to force myself to live a little and try some other builds. I can't be sticking to the same machine. Oh, brass knuckles? Oh, all right. Oh, it's so fast. Dude, that's badass. Hell yeah. No special effect. We don't need it. Of course, we have the shield special effect. Dude, we're so punchy. That's so bad. It uses a lot of stamina. And if you do the strong attack, it's pretty quick and uses very little stamina. This thing just eats stamina. It's pretty sick. I like this a lot. Like, you get 2 attacks for the price of 1. That's pretty tasty. Red is without a doubt. And you know what? Now that I've seen this, how's about this? Since I'm obviously going in on red, I'll go ahead and take the better armor, knowing that this is temporary. I will eventually switch off to something else. So now I feel a little bit better. It's like, all right, I know this is a temporary thing. Yeah, get slapped. Punch, 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 punch. It's so cool. I love the brass knuckle. That's so stupid. I love it. So punchy. And I mean that literally, but also figuratively. Also gotta keep my eyes peeled for cracks in the wall. You never know. Oh, Bonnie's all sleepies. I know you probably can't really... Well, maybe you can kind of see. You can kind of see right there. Her little ears poking out. A little sleepy dog. Sleepy girl. Here we go. Yeah. Improve stamina. You fucking know it. You fucking know it. Give me that better stamina. This thing uses quite a bit. It's a little bit better. Yeah, we're committing to red for now, at least. Yo, Cthulhu, your timing is perfect. RNG provides, baby. That's right. That was exquisite timing, Cthulhu. You read the goddamn game's brain. The game provides. It's a cool little game. I do like this. Do I recommend it? Yes. Yes, I do. It's very fun. It's very fun. Like I said, the simplicity is more refreshing than it is like a limitation. Yeah, if I had to request one thing, I would say give me more enemies, more enemy diversity. But I'm glad that they got more challenging, and that there's clearly a difficulty tier 3. So even if you somehow are able, maybe not somehow, I mean, I'm sure people that have poured like hundreds or thousands of hours. Yes, I'll go for the yellow for now. People that have poured hundreds or thousands of hours into Dark Souls and you know, the various Soulsborne games, I'm sure this game would be an absolute breeze. Like, it's, you know, I like to think I'm fairly average when it comes to just general game skill, and we were able to beat the game in its first iteration, or in its first form, with our second ever run. But you know, I don't believe for a moment that that's because I'm just some god gamer. I think it's meant to be kind of easy to start. The fact that it, you know, the ante gets upped pretty shortly afterwards is pretty sweet. So obviously this is where we go to end. Is there anything else that I'd missed? No, there's not. We did this thing pretty thoroughly. And now we'll get to see, sure enough, did the blueprints we unlocked earlier, do they persist, or do we have to recollect them? They do persist. That is kind of nice. So if I wanted to, I could check out the claws. Or the beard killer axe. Blistered garments. Really shitty-ass defense. Acidic stuff. Increased damage, less potent flask. Ooh, less potent flask would be rough. We, of course, we're fucking around with the Huntress Pelt. Throwing axes are pretty cool, but that defense is pretty rough. Go for the flask charge increase. Still. Well, you know what? Again, that's so basic. Out of these two, let's go with this guy. I feel like I should commit to a red thing. Let's commit to a red thing, and then throw the rest into this guy. So way less defense, obviously. Increased damage, less that's the, you know, you're going all in, but look how cool our guy looks. And we get the punchies. Look at the punchies. We look so cool. I'm curious to know how much the damage increases. How much the damage goes up, how less potent the flasks are. Mask in the heat. So it heals you. Oh, I guess I didn't use any flasks. Oh, I think it's like every other level you get the flask recharge. And maybe you're not always, maybe you don't get that many heat uses. Oh, the number, that's a good question. Damage numbers, that'd be cool. Damage numbers would be pretty cool. Unfortunately not. What I will do is I'll turn pixelation off. Actually, what if I turn them both on? Nah, let's turn them both off, actually. How does it look without pixelation? So now we have less of a pixely kind of PS1 vibe. And of course, as you can imagine, at every turn I will choose a different path when there's an option for it. Back to the torture pit. Into the pit. We fought this guy before. He just comes out charging. Comes out swinging. Punch, punch. It's a slight bummer because I was really hoping that this guy would have like acid attacks or something, because the other dude has like poison attacks. Just whooping up on this poor fool. I'm not sure what's special about that attack. There's clearly something special going on with it. Oof. We are just kicking his entire dick off. Is that it? Is that curtains for this man? Oh, maybe if I had more stamina. It is curtains for that man. Man, that was a quick one. I don't know if it's because our weapon is so powerful or if it's because our armor we're wearing is just that juicy. But we fucking got his ass. Good speedrun. Jesus. Brutal. So in that case, I will invest into... I do like the throwing axes. That is really cool. I'm kind of curious about the Iron Claws. I've heard that's a good movie, The Iron Claw. About the professional wrestler family. That's a good one. I don't really need it, honestly. If I could just rest from the fire, I would just use that as my heal. But... actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold off because I might need this more later. I'm gonna hold off for now. And of course, we'll go into the Ice Realm. Get frosty. Northern Caverns. And our guy is very exposed, and like the lore behind this armor is that is like... by virtue of putting on this armor, our guy has a bunch of like acid scaldings or acid scarrings. If we were to put on different armor, our skin would be totally normal. Iron straight sword. I'll pick it up just so we can add it to our collection. Actually, no, I think we already used that earlier. I think that was the starting weapon we had for a bit there. Real chill, normal kind of sword there. Good normie sword. Normie swordy. I wonder if there's special fellas. Man, this weapon just fucking tears them to shreds. It's almost not even really worth messing with the standard. Ouch. Oof. Okay, I got too greedy there. Messing with the sorry, not the standard, the heavy attack. The heavy attack is nice. The standard is so juicy. Oh, we had the Legion shield last time. It's fine. And maybe is the better choice, but I've committed to the reds. You know, the little wooden pieces flying out everywhere. Every which way. Something green. It is the cultist garments. I like the idea of that poison effect. I like the idea of it. Stick with this for now. That's all fancy. It's the Fishman. Ouch. Ooh, wow, that was 3 quick stabos. That was a lot of damage. Oh well, look how garbo my my heals are. They weren't kidding when they said less good heals. They were not kidding. But for a second I was like, did I cut his arm off? No, it's just the way his arm fell. Oh, there he is. Oh, he actually has other attacks now. He's not just ranged and nothing else. The Cutthroat Hood. Cutthroat Hood up to Cutthroat, no good. One more heal. Might as well. I don't think there's any other heals that you come across in game. That's a little scary. You know, we've got a full commit here. Are those fishing rods? Kinda. Like very basic level fishing rods, fishing lures. So one of these dealios. Give me the reds. I've full committed to all red. All red, make him dead. It's Naginata again. Classic. We'll go ahead and break this guy too. Is there fall damage? Probably not. I mean, you don't really have any falls of any great heights to test it. The answer is probably not. Is there more around here? It would not surprise me if there were more dudes showing to the sides. He's a extra fancy fella. So, oh, he's grabbing his bolts and stabbing with it. That's actually pretty slick. You have to be kind of careful about approaching those guys. It doesn't do a ton of damage, and there's no combo, at least yet. I don't know if I just got lucky earlier when we were playing through the game the first time when we were fighting against those guys. Maybe I just got lucky, and we never gave them an opportunity to use that attack on us, or they unlocked that attack because we unlocked the next difficulty increase. Oh, there's Stabbo fella. Fucked me up a little bit. Can I eat your fish? Give me your fish. I want it. No, he already touched it with his mouth. It's his forever. The nice thing is that when you get that extra health increase, that maximum health increase, it seems like it also does raise your health bar accordingly. So it's all percentage based, which is nice. So that gives you a little bit of a replenishing teensy bit. We need to kill one more elite at minimum because he will have the key. Allegedly. Avaricious armor. Avaricious, that's a cool word. Now avarice, that's like some kind of like... So what does avarice mean? Like something mean or something. Oh god. Either mean or... I'm dead! Oh, he fucking launched my ass. Like mean-spirited or something. Sinister. It's greed. Okay. It's greed. Avaricious. It looked like it was very gold. Very golden. It's a cool little game. It's a cool little game. Do I want to try one more? Let's do one more attempt. Let's do one more attempt. So let's see. What's this cool axe? No special effects. Just solid little axe. Not too shabby. And I'm assuming we're still in what is considered hard mode. Let's double check. We are indeed what is still considered hard mode. As there. I gotta say, I was humbled. I was humbled after just gliding through that first... Well, okay, our first ever run attempt ever. I died in like the second room like a dingus. Ouch. But yeah, our... there's a letter opener again, that's fine. Yeah, our like first proper run that went some distance, we made it all the way to the end, which is pretty cool. But then after, you know, kind of gliding through that, now the ante has been upped, which I appreciate. So this game's definitely got legs as far as like bringing the challenge, bringing the heat. Stomp. And of course, what got me is that I was getting impatient. I was like jumping into the Lord's Blade, jumping into battle too readily. You know, I was not really keeping track of my stamina. I was just playing sloppy because, you know, the first time you play through the game, it is a lot easier. But yeah, the challenge and the difficulty really does ramp up quite a bit. You go to mode 2, and I do appreciate that a lot. And once again, I'm forcing myself to not just pick yellow the whole time. We'll go green. And not just fall into my same old predictable ways. He's got the glowing eyes. Yeah, he's the elite fella. Oh, I got a very unintentional but very cool looking parry. Only against one of them though. If only they would friendly fire each other, that'd be sick. Double kill. That was satisfying. I want it. Come back. Come back. Yeah, if you parry them both and your meter is full, I guess they both glow yellow. They both probably glow yellow. But you can only execute one at a time, obviously. Yeah, the glass can armor, it was enabling me is the problem. It was because with how quickly we dispatched that one boss, it gave me unearned confidence. The unearned confidence of a mediocre Soulsborne player, given a glass cannon build like that, like, it made me think, yo, I can just power through anything. I can just overpower, and then it, like, occurred to me how I was very much losing that what's the word? Attrition, right? Lost by attrition, where it's like I'm losing health over time. With each combat, I'm not getting the heals back, obviously, or the Estus flasks back. So I flew too close to the sun. Staboed, not staboed, slashoed. There's the red. I mean, sure. It's better, obviously. It's obviously better than the wooden plank. This guy's gonna be walking the plank when I'm done with his ass. Where they really wind up for that big strong attack. Oh god, yeah, the quicker one I have a harder time dealing with. Oh, get executed, idiot. Uppercut, hell yeah. Got the key as well. Yeah, but I wonder, since now we know, I think it's every other level, you get the Estus Flasks refill. I wonder if that will... Say, so you beat level 1, there's no Estus Flasks. You beat level 2, I know, they're not Estus Flasks. Healing Flasks. I'll call it what this game calls it, Healing Flasks. Level 2, you get the Healing Flask refill. What if I don't take that? At level 3, will I not get the option, or will I have the option? That's what I'm wondering. I suspect it'll carry over. But hard to say. Swing. Do I want to go back and pick every dead pocket? Mayhaps. Mayhaps I do. I'll try to be fast. Now, granted, this run has not been going very long anyway. I don't think you can pick the pocket of dead dudes. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm big dumb. I was pressing E. There we go. When I said dead dudes, I meant elite dudes. How much money am I getting per dead lootage? Is it like 10 or 20? It adds up, obviously. Of course, the whole thing about being a thief is that, yeah, the stats aren't great. They're fine. The stats are fine. The stats aren't great, and the special ability doesn't help you in combat at all. But 15. It's 15 extra gold. So it does add up. It's nice for meta progression. Nice for unlocking things. So that part is nifty. There's a fella over there. I will investigate. Investigate the fella. Oof. Oh! Of course, my execution was not fully leveled up, but that's fine. That's okay. Still took a hit I didn't really mean to hit. Didn't mean to take, rather. Green. Straight sword. It's pretty slow. Stamina use is quite not generous, but I mean, the damage is not bad. I think I like how it has a reach. As I found myself with the bearded axe, or whatever that was, bear cutter axe, whatever that axe was. I found myself using the special attack, thinking it had better range when it really didn't. Maybe I should lean into this one, which does have more range. Not much more, though. I mean, honestly, looking at the two, a little bit more range with the special attack, but not that much better. But still, it's something. I tell myself it adds up. And real quick, do a quick looky-loo on the walls. Any cracked walls? That might only be a thing for the second biome. Or whatever biome where we saw the cracked walls. That might not be a thing all the time. I do feel like I should still keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, just for fun. For funsies. As a treat. Oof. Thought I could get my shield out in time. They're fast. These elite fellas, they are fast. Shayna, please. Please do not try to get on the goddamn desk while I mean, ever. Really don't ever get on the desk ever, but... Getting a cat to not do what you want them to do. Get them to not do what you don't want them to do. The fool's errand, and I know that, or I should know that by now. Like, there's so much of the house to explore. We have so many snuggleable surfaces. There's nothing snuggly or comfortable on my desk for a cat to lie on. There's no pillows. There's no nice thing. There's a whole gaggle of pillows and blankies over here for all animals to snuggle on. What's the one part of the house that Shayna wants to climb onto that has nothing for her? All it has is keyboards and mice, not even the fun kind that cats traditionally like, but computer mice, and like a box of Kleenex and like some nude photos of myself, you know, the usual things that people fap to, obviously. Yeah, there's nothing on here that would interest cats, and yet she insists on, in every possible occasion, if I do not push my chair or pull my chair all the way out and put it in the middle of the goddamn room, she will use her chair to jump onto my desk at every opportunity and not even do anything, but just like stand there or sit there and just like wait for me. and scream the whole time. It's so fucking stupid. God damn it, Shayna. What a goober. What a goddamn goober. Oh, get executed. Or, okay, no, not executed, but deaded, regardless. Let's get her a cat tree. We have so many things for her to climb on. In fact, that's the thing. We've bought cat trees and built them. We bought a cat tree. We bought a, like, cat platform thing. Neither of our cats showed any interest. We even put we removed their food bowls, put their food bowls on the stations to tell them, like, to teach them, like, yes, there's, like, just try it, please, see if you like it. And both cats were, like, starving themselves. They would refuse to eat until we brought the cat bowls down onto the ground. So, like, fucking cats, bro. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And those things aren't cheap, let's be real. They're not cheap, and they're also not quick to assemble. Those things took a not small amount of money and also a not small number of hours to assemble some of those things. And the cats are like, no. You purchase and assemble these contraptions for us as if we are some wild creatures. No, humans. We're not wild creatures, we are royalty. We will only be treated as thus. Fucking spoiled ass kitty cats. God damn. God damn, I tells you. Look at all that money we got, though. All the monies. Let's go ahead and go in on the Iron Claws. And let's go in on... I think I'm doing more greens this time. The Loyalist Robes. Limits max health, but heals on kills. That sounds cool. Be rough for boss battles, though. The Lord's Blade. Hold on, what's my guy right now? We are reds and a little bit of green. Like, go with this, we're going all reds, baby. All reds, baby. Oh, yeah. No special effects. This is in itself a special effect. You cannot kill it, by the way. Alright, so all reds. Okay, so I didn't have the bear killer, obviously. I might get the bear killer. It sounds kind of cool. Hunter's pelt. You know what? The Hunter's pelt might just have some legs. Let's go with the Hunter's pelt. And everything else goes towards flask increase. I do like the thief fella, but it's just good for getting money. Whereas this thing, actually, it's worse defense. Never mind. Wow, it's way worse defense. Well, I do like the throwing axe. That part's cool. Oh man, that defense though. You know, let's fucking roll it. And look how, I mean, look, it's so appropriate. We're like a fucking wild-ass Wolverine. Look at that shit, man. We're so cool. Got the cool claws, got the Beastmaster kind of vibes. It's so cool, man. It's so badass. We're filling out our armor selection pretty well, at least. Do I dare take this thing? By basking the heat? Sure. Just a shame that it seems to be a one and done type of dealio. So we're probably gonna fucking shred this man. Extra dead, extra good. So yeah, I don't know what the significance of that slow motion is. I mean, it looks cool. Ouch. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a not the best of timings. Clunk. Okay, so that attack isn't special if it, like, just lands on your armor. Maybe it's something special if you don't block it. Maybe it's like a grab. And he dropped something. Skull fists. Skull fists. That's delightful. Not like something you wear on your skull. No. You just have skulls as punchies. Surely there's some kind of benefit there, right? Surely it does something. Maybe it steals health. Maybe it poisons. Maybe it just looks funny. Commands respect. Respect tells about the wielder's will to survive. So it's funny. It's hilarious. It's also expensive. 500 coins? Oh, I think that's what that guy's wielding. That's what the boss is wielding. He's wielding these. They are cool, but I mean, I don't know if they're worth that much, bro. Okay, of course I'm gonna invest into them. Of course. How could I not? How could I not invest into those? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, against my better judgment... this is a gamble. I'll just be smarter. Just play smarter, Alex. Nah, let's be real. Nah, I shouldn't gamble. We should play it safe. Let's play it safe this time. I got rolled pretty bad here last time. I gotta be smart. Oh, I was gonna try to throw my weapon, my axe, but and actually have it charged up at the very beginning. Now it's charged up. Now, I don't think it works this way. Will it just keep going until it hits something? It does! Wow! I'll be damned. I thought for sure, like, oh, it'll taper off after a while. Like, it'll kind of arc downwards. Yo, you really want to play this game, bro? You really want to play this game, bro? You know how this ends. You saw how it began. You're seeing how it's ending. So you could be a really cheaty son of a bitch then. And he'll probably, yeah, I was gonna say, oh, he's just eat his fish. Still fucking shredded his ass though. Damn, that throwing axe is sick. And the fact that you can cheese it is delightful. It is pure cheese. Just what we like to see here. There's the thief's garb again. Speaking of being cheesy, yo, check it. So I could just like use this to steal their stuff, steal their extra monies, and then switch back so I can throw the axes at him. Now, granted, I'm not gonna do this over and over again, just because it'd be annoying to have to go back each time. But still, that is very fun. That is so stupid, though. I love it. All red, baby. Yes, red. Red for the red god. You see, I didn't say the heresy thing. I said a legally distinct, heretically distinct version of it. Wrong move. Oh, damage. That damage is sick. Dude, I am taking this man's ass to church. Ass church, which is very real. I can't throw across that, can I? Clunk. Love how heavy it sounds. Clunk. Do I go for the side thing? I don't know. I'm really vibing with the iron claws. It's really cool. Give me the stabbo. Not today, baby. No stabbo for you. I tell myself that we're doing better because I have like better game knowledge. I think the reality is that the claws are just really, really good. And the throwing axes are hilarious. No wonder this guy has such low defense and just not great armor, or not great stats in general. Because this special ability fucking rips. Look at how much damage that thing did. Good lord, there's the avaricious thingy. So I guess they don't get added to your arsenal until you complete the level in which you found it. Which kind of makes sense, honestly. It's that way. You have to like make it to the end of the level to add those to your list of unlockable items. I will say that we're having what feels like more opportunities to unlock things in this tier 2 difficulty, because yeah, in that first tier, the first like level or two, I feel like we had a decent number of unlocks with chests and bad guys dropping stuff. But yeah, it feels like there's a lot more opportunities for new items and new armor. Just extra things to pop up. Like the second tier is like a little bit more rewarding in that sense. Axe to the noggin. Oh, and it keeps going. It fucking penetrates. It went all the way through and hit the barrels over here. That's sick. Sick-minded and sickly delicious. Oh, but you can't throw down. That's actually kind of funny. But good to know you can't throw upwards or downwards. So just purely a lateral throw. Kind of unfortunate, but I suppose, like, you know, an intentional balancing decision. Can I fling his corpse down? You actually can't, like, interact with corpses after they fall over. It's not like in Dark Souls where you can just fucking fling them around. well, you see, this is very inefficient compared to Dark Souls. I know, it's lame as hell to just constantly reference the other game. The other obvious game. I know. I don't know. Dark Souls is a very good game. It's my favorite Soulsborne game that I've played by From Software. It's also the only Soulsborne game, or really game at all, that I've played from. Oh no, that's not true. I've played exactly 2 From Software games. Dark Souls 1 and oh god, the mech game we played a year or 2 ago. I keep wanting to say Steel Battalion. That's not right. Fucking Armored Core. There we go. Armored Core 1. We played Armored Core 1, which, yeah, was From Software through and through. And there was just the base game of the first game. There's 2 expansions that I never played, and of course there's the multitude of sequels. There's plenty of more Armored Core that awaits us in our future. No bad guys. I'm kind of disappointed. So the ending is right there. We're doing pretty good. We've taken a few hits. Well, I thought I took a hit. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I've not taken a hit. My health is full. That was a short level. That's really short. I feel like there was like at least twice that many rooms. Maybe not twice. There were certainly more rooms when we went through this earlier. And certainly more bad guys, because man, I was having a hard time. Now, of course, we had that glass cannon build. Maybe that's why, but still, I feel like we had a lot more to deal with when we came through here last time. But no complaints. No complaints. We fucking got that shit, baby. So, let's see. It was, yeah, the avaricious fella. Double the gold, half the max health. There you go. There's the cutthroat. Looks badass. Poison bolts as its special ability. Let's continue with this one, I think. This is probably more pertinent. By playing my cards right, we should be able to unlock that properly next time. At the end of the next level. That is assuming I make it all the way to the end. Arena of Glory. I'm going to be looking for the holes in the wall. Looking for them glory holes. Elephant fella. Not what I was expecting. Was not expecting elephant fella. Ella fella. Oh, there's spikies. We must please him with gladiatorial combat foist. Kill them both. Do I get to break his... Oh, I get to break his shit. Get fucked. Oh! I like how it glows red. Whoa! Oh god, he just flung the corpse of his bro. Oof. Ooh, that was risky. Oh! I killed 2 of them. I like how their torsos just like fell in half. Have a good night, Farsight. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. My big man is down. Do I have to fight his bros as well? Probably not. Oh, wrong move. Oh, big hit. Big hit for big shits. So if you know what you're doing, you can really space these attacks out. Is he one-handed? No, he's got 2 hands. Oh, that's what it is. The special attack takes a lot of stamina to use. I think that's what threw me off, because the weapon we're using uses very little stamina. Oof, that was a risk, an unnecessary risk, but a risk no less. Yeah, the weapon we're using uses very little stamina, but the special attack, the armor ability, takes a bit more juice. I'm not sure what real benefit there is to doing like the perfect timing on a dodge. It doesn't seem like there's any cool follow-ups you can do. I haven't seen any like sort of like, oh cool, there's like a cool special follow-up attack you can do. Oh shit. Oof. heal. Should be far enough. Sure enough, we are. I mean, I think we're pretty much in the clear at this point. It's a lot of stamina. Yeah, it's a lot of stamina. So that's something to be aware of. So that means using that attack in melee range is a bit risky. Got his ass. Got an achievement for killing the disgraced chieftain. These claws, man. I love these claws. Really, really enjoying them. And I like how they're a very kind of opposite end of the spectrum weapon selection from the Naginata, which we were using earlier, to pretty darn good effect. A darn good effect. Alright, so I lied. It's not that we're getting it next round, or this round. We're getting the next, like, full round. I'll go ahead and refill this. We're in pretty good shape here, but we'll play it safe. So this time we have new selections: the dreaded gauntlet and the hunting grounds. We'll do the gauntlet this time. And then if we're able to do so, we'll also choose the sewers instead of the lava land. The lethal lava land. Cool color palette. That purple miasmatic kind of air. Ooh, is that like a trap? Just blood. It's either blood or just red water. Okay. I was wondering if that would hurt you if you just run into it. This is so the Royal Hunting Ground is the area that had the bear traps on the ground. So it wouldn't shock me if this also had some kind of environmental trap, since this is the kind of alternate pairing of that particular area. It's fast. Oh, get executed, idiot. 99 times. I shouldn't say 99 times. Several times, if I get a really good timing on the parry, it's because the bad guy swings at me, and then, or it doesn't swing at me. I hit them, and the animation ends such that I'm able to pull my shield out and block the absolute second that they're connecting with me. So it's not that I'm like timing it on purpose. It's that my attack ended at the perfect time to kind of luck my way into a really nice parry. And I'll take it. You know, I'm not above accepting those moments of charity with, or maybe not even charity, but just moments of good luck. Bronze hilt swords, 2 of them. That's cool. So just having very good luck with the way the timing shakes out. I'm not sad about it, obviously, but it makes me look more skillful than the reality. Good old-fashioned letter opener. Now I'm enjoying the iron claws, on top of the fact that, of course, this is a red weapon and we've invested more into red gear, much more so than yellow gear. Although I say much more, not really much more, exactly 1 more. It's 2, 3, and 2. 2 for green, 3 for red, and 2 for yellow. I get the lock on. All right, well, we'll just do one of these. So little damage. The heavy attack's almost not worth it. Oh shit. Yeah, heavy attack. I'm not sure. I mean, it's cool. Oh fuck, wrong button. I like how it has much more. Well, does it really? Does it have more range? I guess for a single attack it has more range, but you might as well just do the double. Uses less stamina. It seems to do more damage overall, as long as both attacks hit, obviously. You get 2 swings. Uses less stamina, though. The heavy attack uses less stamina, which is weird. It's weird that the heavy attack does less damage and uses less stamina. That seems a little bit odd, but... But again, you get 2 swings. Standard, so I guess that's the deal maker. Wrong button. Oh! There are environmental trappies. It's stabboed. Is it on all sides? Yep, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Good to know. We're getting smort. That's not the same thing that I have. Never mind. Never mind. And every once in a while, you can see glimmers of the other prisoners as they languish in their cells. let's check this one. So big man does indeed see me. Ooh. Oh, parry, that was very lucky. That was very, very lucky. Gives me the key. I'll take a slurp of my glurp. A slurp of my glorp. Now, do I continue to fly close to the sun by taking on fights that are maybe not necessary? Fighting elites that I could probably just get around. Now, that's the thing, though. Once a bad guy is in your... once you're in their sights, can you lose them? If you get far enough, will they eventually ignore you? Or, like, you know, you lose their aggro? Or do they just stay locked on forever? That much is unclear. So, on the one hand... I recognize there's like an inherent risk to seeking out extra places to explore, but on the other hand, how do you get past scary fellas? Don't have an answer for that. Of course, the other answer to that is like, yeah, once you find the exit, just take it. Versus continuing to explorify. Fella over there. Ah, he moved. Oh, there's another one though. Did I get his attention? It made a lot of noise. He's out. Let's see, I'll just... Oh, wait, maybe? Hey, we got his ass. And the quick follow-up, and of course it pierced the barrels behind him. This is much more lucrative. 161 gold already. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, you get more gold in the higher difficulties, generally speaking. Especially if you got the... Oh, there's some on the floor too. Especially if you get the thief build, obviously. Night armor. No, we're gonna keep at it, man. Going for all defense is great, and it's a nice and safe option. Cheese of the range is so fun though. The damage is so delicious. Oh my god. Hold on. Do I be a cheaty son of a... Nah. Oh, shit. Whoa. Got the cool dodge. This is risky. Oh, I got both of them. Nice. Get fucked. Get fucked, idiot. Giant fish hooks. Delicious. I'm glad I hit them both, and I'm glad that I was able to kill that one dude with the range stack. That was very satisfying. Call them fish hooks. Where I come from, we call them sickles. Fish hooks. Maybe it does extra damage against fishes. If there's fishmen in this game. We haven't seen them. Doesn't mean they're not there. It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen. Ooh. Ooh, but trappies. Bad guy. Clunk. So they do not activate the traps. Ooh, I still got hit. What'd I get for talking shit? More red, please. Give me the juice. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's not on every side. Spiky boys. It's on enough. Whoop. There we go. Trying to get past that little lip on the wall. There's only one path to go. Yeah, this is much more what I was experiencing, more akin to what I was experiencing earlier, where some of these levels are sometimes quite a bit longer in the higher difficulty, but not always. Oh, good damage. Oh, the execute. Kind of a waste because, again, they had one hit left anyway, but it just works. Oh, big man. Ouch. I don't know why I went for the parry. That was stupid of me. Clunk. Swing. More dudes in here. Another farming scythe. I appreciate they specify farming scythe. as opposed to like a casual Sunday scythe or an office scythe. Like, yes, I gather that generally speaking, you would use the scythe while farming. Okay, never mind. My execute bar was not full. I got too excited. It's just a lighting thing. I thought it was glowing. Indicates something scary was about to happen. You're really sneaky. Yeah, and he did not move. All right, I could be real cheaty and say like, all right, let's get his ass. But no, it's like, we'll do it legit. We'll do it legit. Oh, fucking hell. That's what I get for trying to be an honorable fella. Yeah, but you guys don't trip the alarms. Trip the traps. I'm the only one that does. That'd be another thing too. If a bad guy takes damage, they should turn around and start investigating the area from the direction from which the projectile attack happened. But the fact that just like, or like, and then don't move is like, okay, that's a little, that enables the cheese a bit much. I guess the idea is because you weren't in the room, you launched the attack from outside of the room, they are somehow unable to detect you, but still, it's like, they probably should. They probably should detect you. As much as I enjoy some good cheese from time to time in games like this, probably want to make it fair. I know, so lame, so cringe. I haven't really unlocked a lot of interesting shields, and part of that's on me. I haven't really bought any shields. Just because shields are fine. It's hard to get excited about them. I should probably seek them out better. Is this the last one? I think it might be. It is. Thank you, Cthulhu. No, I thought the same thing, Cthulhu. As I was walking through that area, I was like, I need to go back because I think I missed something. I didn't say anything, but yeah, you caught exactly what I was silently wondering as I exited that room. 400. Look at that. 400 gold in a single level. That is quite nice. Quite nice. But look at that. I'm gonna be fighting the boss with only a single heal remaining. Although I say that, and yet, presumably that gets unlocked now. Also, look how tantalizingly close this is. So tantalizingly close. I'm curious about the double sword. That sounds cool. And you know what? I was saying earlier, wondering if there were weapons that would not allow for shield shenanigans. That's pretty sweet. Big ass scimitar. That's sick. There's the fishy hooks. It's cool. We're getting like a lot more stuff now added to our arsenal. Yeah, as far as red shields go, we have none of them that we could unlock. And really all the shields that are unlockable are greens and reds. Or greens and yellows, that is. And there's only 3 of them total. I should be trying to seek out more shield opportunities if possible. On to the Murky Archipelago. Maybe I should have still tried the hearth. Maybe I should have still tried the fireplace. For funsies. Looks like we have a... Also, I just want to take a moment to say I like this aesthetic a lot. I like this a lot. I like how the water looks. I like this a lot. I like the outdoor areas in games like this. This is really cool. And I also appreciate, yeah, that it's not just, here's the boss battle. You have to get your way to the boss battle. And maybe dodge some bullshit along the way. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Is motherfucker trying to free willy my ass? Oof. I was nervous. I was nervous I had to go fast. This motherfucker. It's a shark, man. It's a shark, man. That's so fucking random, but I love it. Oh my god. The ultimate cheese. Oh, but he's gonna be moving. I line it up really good. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. From downtown? Oh, it did taper off as a maximum length. Oh! Dodge. Because I'm a gamer. That's right. Alright, well, clearly I'm gonna have to heal. I was hoping to have at least one drink. Oh, that's the thing too. So it raised the max number, but it did not replenish a number. So yeah, the max went up to 4, but we were at 1 out of 3. Now we're at 1 out of 4. Whip. Whip. How many of these guys am I gonna have to fight when the time comes, I wonder? We're gonna find out very soon, methinks. Here we go. Wasn't there a children's television show that had, like, big shark fellas? There was, like, a hammerhead guy. There was, like, a great white. Like, big, muscular shark fellas. Not marine abominations. Whoop! There was street... Thank you, Augusta. Street sharks. Oof, out of stamina. Like they go for the bite. Bitey boy. Whoop! Cool slow motion. He's gonna do this multiple times, won't he? No, not always, not always. I wonder if I can be pushed off the edge. I'm not gonna attempt it. I'm not gonna tempt fate by finding out, but I'm curious. I don't think I can knock him off, but it makes me wonder if I can be pushed off, or otherwise fall off. Oof, took a lot of stamina though. Dead. Not quite. Now he's dead. Defeat the marine abomination. Then he fucking explodes. He gave me a maybe he didn't give me a little bit extra. Okay, sure enough. Yeah, there's an invisible wall. Invisible walls. Okay, so we're safe. It's not that he gave me a bit extra. It's that we killed, like, one dude, or maybe a barrel gave us a little bit of extra gold. So there we go. Which means now, of course, we can afford the punchy skulls, after which I've been lusting. We could do another flask charge. Oh, does it go up by 2? Wow, it's expensive, but pretty sweet. Yeah, I was just talking about realizing that I haven't been doing anything fun with shields. Extra damage after a parry. That sounds nice. Sheds gold when blocking attacks. Oh, you lose gold. I think is what that means. Sounds awful. And the block instability is worse than the retaliation shield. Improves the effective healing flasks. Yeah, let's go for that one. That one sounds nice. So, I'll be damned. It is a slightly better version of the Iron Claws. But I like how the Iron Claws look. Okay, but these do look hilarious. These do look funny. The damage is the same. Very slightly better stamina. And slightly better speed. They do look hilarious. They look very funny. And probably same attack pattern. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, but they look very silly. Look very silly. All right, so obviously refill my juice. Give me a full heal. And yeah, still no hearth uses. I guess that is truly a one-time thing. Also, I thought it was here where we were given the choice between the forge or the swamp. I clearly am mistaken. Oh, no, it isn't. You can only get to the swamp from the Huntsman's Garden. Interesting. Interesting. All right, well, now we know. Onwards and magma words. Onwards and forge words. Ashy Peaks. I don't know, we're doing pretty well. I wonder if this run's gonna make it all the way to the end. He's gonna approach. If he was wise, he would not. He would just take his little shooty pooties. And I just get him. I can't target him from... Oh, okay, now he knows. Now he can throw axes, as I can recall. He has melee as well, or ranged as well. nice, like, balancing act, bro. Yeah, and oddly enough, yeah, I can't, like, really fuck with the dead things. The bad guys can, like, drag them around, but I cannot. There's the ass knuckles, so better speed. No, the same speed, slightly better stamina, but a little bit worse damage. Actually, not a little bit, a decent bit worse damage. Go for the reds. Yeah, you're really not inclined, you're not incentivized, rather, to mix and match color schemes. Maybe there's a benefit. I don't know what there would be, though. It'd be one thing if after a certain point you just didn't get any more upgrades. It seems like, yeah, no matter what you do... Ooh, nice. You're guaranteed. You're guaranteed at least 10%. That is if it's in the running. Bronze Trident, by the way. Another range weapon. You have the key for us. Nice. That's very cinematic. Just what we like to see. I'm glad I picked this game up. It's very fun. It is very fun. This would be the kind of game where I could see myself like popping in from time to time. On or off stream, that is. Oh, big man. Whoop. To like attempt a run, you know, just do a little something for funsies. Oh, he did. Would I have played for hours and hours and hours? Probably not. When do you play games off stream, Alex? The answer, of course, is very little. I guess I'm speaking in a hypothetical in that case. Yeah, the idea of playing games off stream does not happen very often, unfortunately. Or that I wish I could, or that, you know, had more time to do so. Especially lately, because just a couple nights ago, like Wednesday night was a good example. Wednesday night, I got back to my computer at like 10 p.m. and I was like, well, I could stream. But if I started getting ready, the stream wouldn't like really, I wouldn't really be able to hit the live button until like maybe 10:15, maybe 10:20. And of course, you know, by that point, we're getting into the games at best at 10:30, 10:40. And I knew I had to get up extra early. So I was like, well, I'll just use this time. It's like, so I won't stream on Wednesday night. I was like, I won't stream that night. Instead, I'll use that time to do like other stream-related things. Like, you know, we've been doing the Caves of Cud bingo with Alias and Krath, and we're trying to get Shake and a few others into that as well. So I used that time to work more on the bingo boards, that is. Stamina, yeah, get his ass. Like how this still the stab, even though it's the weapons we're using is blunt, but it has like the implications of there being stabbies. But yeah, using that time to work on something that's adjacent to streaming or involving streaming, but not actually, you know, time on stream necessarily. Of course, there's video editing, you know, obviously, you know, like any time I have like, you know, just Alex time that is not work. That is not work time. Outside of hanging out with Gracie and, you know, social and family obligations and just you know, running errands, like there's never a shortage of other things to do. But I want to play more video games. I really do. Blistered. Oh wait. Oh, that's what we had earlier, right? I know. I'm enjoying this too much. I'm enjoying this too much. Now, granted, I will acknowledge that the better defense is surprising. But less put in flasks is rough. That is for sure very rough. So that's clearly the end of that. I am nearly certain. I think we got the key. For the farming scythe. I don't know, man. I think I think I was really cooking when I was thinking about the business casual office scythe. I think an office scythe, a white collar scythe makes perfect sense. I think I was really cooking with that idea. Low-key. But, I don't know. Maybe they'll come around. Maybe my genius will be appreciated someday. And so left is most assuredly the end. There's one path I did miss. Sure, I'll take a lookie. A looky-looski. Is that way. Also surprised at times with how time-consuming it is. Looking up information about games I'm kind of interested in. Because there's like, you know, the whole thing of perusing Lurkit and Daredrop and Keymailer to see what games I might be interested in. Oh, heck. You know, like seeing how the game looks. Obviously watch the trailer in some cases, but... Suncrest Round Shield. Checking trailers, reading Steam reviews, taking a quick peek at like gameplay videos, and ideally, if possible, sometimes getting a feel for like how anticipated is the game if it's not out yet, or if the game is out, how many people have streamed it. Try to like measure its, you know, what its worthiness, or maybe not worthiness, but like could it draw new people in? Because after a while, you kind of start to you start to kind of get a sense for what are games that stream, I don't want to say better than others, but there are some genres that I think are easier to bring new people in compared to other genres. I mean, roguelikes tend to do, in my experience, pretty okay. More so than 2D platformers. I've noticed 2D platformers, especially retro-inspired 2D platformers, they are a dime a dozen. And it's hard for them to really stand out. Even though, like, there might be one that really looks cool to me, I might be less inclined to try it out on stream at least. So, all things like that to consider when it comes to, like, taking review keys for a game and signing up for that obligation. 1 coin left, by the way. 1 coin left. I feel like I should be going for the more expensive weapons. Or just more expensive things. Like, these are all fine. We just got a green shield. Heals after a successful parry. That sounds great. Block and stability are both really good. I hate to say it, but this Emperor's Shield just sounds awful because I'm assuming when they say sheds gold, I'm assuming that means we lose gold. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it means like you get more money from the bad guys or something like that. Like, where's the gold coming from? I assume it's coming from us. And I would think, oh, the stats are great to counteract that. No, the stats are just average. In fact, they're a little bit worse than every other shield that's unlockable right now. So yeah, we'll go for the Infantryman Spear. Although it is yellow. And I don't think I'm going to be doing a yellow build anytime soon, but still. So that is cool. I'll go and pick it up just to add it to our list, but in case it wasn't already on there. There's the skull punchies. It's so fun. Alright, on to the magma oh wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, I already know the answer. Sure, I'll do a heal now. We have 4 anyway. At the big bucks to get the nice and generous amount of heals. There's Ape Fella again. There's Dwarf Lad, Dwarf Alchemist. Doing that Freak the Mighty shit. Woo. Of course, all this damage is temporary. Ouch. Ooh, he did turn the quick turnaround. He got the heal immediately? He didn't, like, drop his ass down? I command you to drop your ass down. I'm grateful that I'm missing a lot. He's missing a lot when he does that vertical strike. I don't get heals. I don't know why he's not, like, rearing his head down as much. Maybe I'm not doing enough damage quick enough? Or maybe it's just he's less inclined to do it in the higher difficulties. This is a problem. Maybe I'm damaging him too quickly? Maybe I need to take my time. Have to parry him? Interesting. I could try it. So far, I've been unable to parry any bosses, but let's try it. Shit. Come on, baby. Swoosh. Gotta get that timing down. That was not it. Yeah, still too early. Premature. It's a little bit slower. Yeah, once again. Oh, there we go. I hit him once. The dude up top, but that was just kind of a lucky glancing blow. Oh, and also, yeah, when he kind of rears down like that. You can maybe get lucky and get a hit. That was pretty darn good on the timing, and that still wasn't it. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, I'm just shredding his ass. I felt pretty confident about that one. Heal. Ooh, shit. That should have been it too. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about some of these. There we go. So I guess it's just less likely to happen in the higher difficulties. You have to be a lot more patient. Maybe that's what it is. When he hits the pillars. Yeah, when he hits the pillars, of course, you know, the guy's dead by now, but it seems like when the pillars get hit, it doesn't really do anything else differently. It looks cool, but it's not like it's not like it slows him down or like staggers him. These punchy boys are so strong. Punchy boys are so darn good. Shame he only drops 100 gold when the boss ends. Even on the higher difficulty, it'd be nice if the difficulties, as they increased, if the rewards were to increase as well. Oh, I spent 1 coin into the infantryman's spear. Invest another one as well. In the full juice. Getting juiced up onto the Tyrant's castle. I'll be really impressed with myself if I can get a second dub. If I can get a dub on the second tier difficulty. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but it'd be real cool. Be real neat. Onto the Tyrant's asshole. I wish. God, I wish that were me. Ooh, he kicked me. I was hoping I would get both of them. Bro's got spear and he's exclusively kicking me. And he's kicking my ass, damn. He never once used his weapon, but his, the times he hit me did a lot of damage. Blech. Headshot. That's also an elite. And they did not react. And now I got their chain guard, but you're feeling real silly right about now. Motherfuckers really said, I don't need this fucking weapon. How's about my foot in your ass? Audience explodes with applause. Iron claws, we of course had that earlier. I'll keep what I've got. Thank you very much. I'll keep the skull fists. Skull fisting. That's something else. Skull fisting is something entirely different. Thank you very much. Oh, it one-shot him? No way. No way that one-shot his ass. Hell yeah. Oh, parry. My first name must be Tyler the way I'm pulling off that parry. I can't believe it one-shot the doggo. I mean, it does a lot of damage, and of course they are quick and fairly squishy. Quick and squishy, just the way I like it. Ban me for that joke, valid. Yeah, that was a greedy toss. An unnecessarily greedy toss. I really wanted to hit in both. Wanted to keep going and slap his ass. Pleasurably or otherwise. Get punched, idiot. There's the overcross, which is nice. Improves the effective healing flask. I'd be tempted to grab that if I need to heal during the level. It is to grab it and then heal and then put it back. I absolutely would pull some bullshit like that. Blistered garments once again. Oh, I see the axe of a fella. I see the little silhouette of an axe. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, I was just saying how I might attempt this. Now is the time for me to attempt it. Because I need the heals. Full heal! Full heal and full cheese. I like how this chair is just facing the wall. Curious interior decorating strat, honestly. Just chair facing the wall, all sad and moody. Oh, get axed. He eats his fishy. That was risky. I probably shouldn't have gone full tilt, but we did it. That's the timeout corner. Or not even a corner, that's a timeout wall. Just face the wall and think about what you've done. Think about what you've done, mister. It's the gimp chair. The timeout chair. The timeout chair, and then the man with the knife and the fishes are just like walks around like behind you, and you can smell the fish, and he's like he crunches on his fish awkwardly loud. Oh god. It's awkwardly loud and it's very uncomfortable. Ouch. Those 2 hits were unnecessary. And I don't think we get another heal before the boss. Premonition shield. I might just, if I have the ability to afford it, if that's a 200, I might just unlock that next. Depending on its abilities. On what special abilities it gives, if any. This is a much more sprawling level. Doggy! Ouch. Oh, it's an elite doggo. Ooh, I gotta be careful here. I really can't go for the axe throw. Don't need it. Ooh, that was scary. Going into the final boss with only 1 flask at most, if we're being generous. Ooh, doggy. Oh, doggy. A little scary. What did that say? Rolling and sprinting are damn, that's sick. Well, it's cool. It is, no, that is good. That is good. I mean, it's nice for exploring. I don't use rolling as much. I guess that would encourage you to use more rolling in battle, in boss battles, that kind of thing. The time that it takes is kind of a bummer, you know? Like, you get the cool slow-mo, which looks neat, but I'm not convinced that it's amazing necessarily. Oh, he still hit me with that shit. I thought I was far enough away. I don't know why I thought that. That was foolish. Foolish notion. It's 2... What am I at? 2, 7, and 2? It don't matter. None of this matters. It'd be really cool if we would have a guaranteed heal refill for the boss. No fishies for you. None for you, sir. Thank you very much. Generalist Rapier. It's our second one of those we found. We've actually yet to use one because we have to unlock one. But we've seen that shit. I seen it. All reds. Only 10%, but it's still something. We were about to level 8 with the yellows last time as well. As we were approaching the final boss. Speaking of which, there she blows. Do I want to fly closer to the sun in my Icarian wings? Actually, I cannot. I explored every single room. I unknowingly explored everything fully and depthfully. We got Grim. What's up, Grim? You are not late. Grim arrives precisely when he intends to. Good to see you, bud. Sure enough, though, no heals. No additional heals, rather, going into the boss, which is a little scurry. So we could go all in on the infantry spear. There was a shield. I was curious. The chained gorb. You get a chain dart. That's kind of cool. Premonition shield. Warns of danger. That's not going to help for the boss we're about to start. So, I'll bite. I'll bite and... Well, unless there's any other expensive weapons. Because I assume if they're expensive, I assume that means they're better. And I don't really want to fuck with shortcuts, honestly. Locked door shortcut. Oh, that's for the torture pit. I was like, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would probably just say... Or I could just do a... Well, I can't afford the starting shield, obviously. How's about this? This shield is actually pretty good. Heals after a successful parry. That's pretty nice. And then I'll spend the rest on the infantryman spear. There we go. I'll go and pick it up, but again, it doesn't actually matter. I mean, there's going to be no opportunity to parry because you can't parry bosses in this game. At least I've yet to find a way to do so. I'll stick with the stamina regeneration. Rogue Trader. Oh, there you go. You got that shit, Meerkat. Hell yeah, buddy. That sounds badass. That's such a fun game, dude. Can I, without spoiling anything, can I ask which chapter? Oh, maybe I can parry myself. Oh, man. I got to fight Fisticles McGee over here. He's so fast and punchy. I don't think his full name is Fisticles McGee. I think I made that up. I don't think that name is on his birth certificate. And of course, he does have heals. Oh god. Speaking of which, I need heals. Oh, we got it, we got it. No, sir, no, sir. I wonder if he gets more heals since I gave myself that extra power up. I invested into one extra bout of healing. Yo, what if his name was Fisticles McGee? What if that was his birth certificate name? Pretty based. Ooh, out of stamina. Dangerous. Go for it. Shadow Link is felled. Now for Big Man. Chapter 3. Okay, yeah. So you've been gaming, man. If you got to chapter 3. Oof. Course, my guy's real fast and ouch, wimbly bimbly. But I have no heals. I gotta be smart. Oh, fuck. Do I want to try to pull off the bullshit? No, I shouldn't. 2, 3. Is there a fourth? No. Gotta be real careful here. Ooh. Yeah, that would have been a parry. That timing was pretty darn good. Of course, it's good to not always... Oh, shit. Have your shield drawn. Because you regain less stamina when your shield is up. You're trying to get your juice back. I'm trying to be like Stella, and I'm trying to get my groove back. Ooh, dangerous. Alright, we didn't get punished, but that was dangerous. Ooh, that was dangerous too. He's getting low on health, and again, I know this is second phase. Shit, I know this is second phase. Damn. That's okay, that's okay. Going into that battle with no heals is awful. Would not recommend. Fun game, though. Very fun game. I'm glad we picked this up. I'm glad we picked this up. That is gonna do it for the night. It's, oh, Jesus, almost 2:30, yeah. Sign of a good game. Sign of a good game when you have to pry yourself away. Very enjoyable. Tyrant's Realm, solid Souls-like, roguelike kind of deal there. And we were talking earlier, the simplicity of what the game brings is one of its strengths. It also, again, like enemy variety, sure, a little bit more, that would be nice. The levels start to kind of blur together a little bit, the different biomes. So a bit more diversity and a bit more like things to make each biome stand out a little bit better. Have the enemies stand out a little bit better would be nice. Throwing axe, yeah, the throwing axe, it's a shame because the throwing axe is great against the standard bad guys because it does so much damage. I don't think it did much damage to him, honestly. So I think, yeah, the fact that it took so much stamina, like I wanted to try it, but yeah, it was not worth. Was not worth, but that's okay. That is okay though. That is okay. Good call, Meerkat. Yeah, good call. But that is exciting though. That's awesome, man. I'm so glad you're still enjoying that game because I love it. I love that game, and I'm sure you are. Well, it's not that I'm sure. I know for a verifiable fact that you are quite a bit further along than I am. But I love that shit. I love that shit. Good game. Good stuff. This was fun. Tyrant's Realm, like I said, very good game. Glad I picked it up. Glad we got the review key from Keymailer. And, you know, I was saying earlier, the game is only been out for 3 weeks, give or take. 3 weeks, and it's solid. How much is it? It is $10. That's a steal. $10 for a game that is like this enjoyable and fun, especially if you enjoy Souls-like kinds of games. It's more of a Souls-like than it is a roguelike, but the roguelike aspect is cool. So if you enjoy that kind of game, this game is an easy recommendation. Very, very easy recommendation. And I really appreciate that in that first time you play through the game, it's not really hard. It's fairly easy. Whereas Dark Souls is known for just being ball crushing and its unforgivability, you know, just how hard it is. Everyone, when we talk about Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne, one of the things that always comes up is like you have to rise to the challenge because that game is hard as balls. But I appreciate that it kind of softballs you on that first difficulty playthrough until you unlock the, you know, the standard, the other standard modes. So I loved it. I really enjoy this for sure. Will I stream it again anytime soon? Probably not anytime soon, just because I'd be curious to know what updates they might do accordingly. If there's more that they've got cooking, or if the devs said, you know, this was just kind of a fairly, you know, fairly small scale thing. We don't want to like have it go much more beyond this. I know they're working on other games. I saw on their social media that there's a few other things they've made and or are supporting. Oh, never mind. That's the publisher page. So I'd have to look up to see what other games they're working on. But this was fun. This was fun. But that's it for the night, my friends. It's 2:30, as I love to say. Time for the dentist. Time to go to the dentist. 2:30. We are most likely going to stream tomorrow. There's always a chance. I mean, I started real late tonight, and I came really close to being like, oh, is it too late? I don't know. But I'm so glad we did. So glad we did. Tomorrow, I should be able to stream almost assuredly, probably no stream on Sunday. Probably no stream on Sunday, just because I'm going to a Super Bowl party, and I don't give a shit about the Super Bowl, the actual game itself. I mean, we're just hanging out with friends, eating a bunch of snacks. It's just to hang out and vibe with my buddies. But I probably won't get back until probably after 10. Probably sometime after 10. It's Sunday. Like, that's a bit late for starting the stream on a Sunday, especially. But tomorrow we should be able to stream. And the plan is to do Caves of Cud solo. I've been talking more with Alias and Kraft and Shake the Box about getting a Caves of Cud bingo session going again with 4 of us next round. But Sundays are really the best day of the week for all of us, and both myself and Shake are going to be unavailable on Sunday. Alias doesn't stream on Fridays and Saturdays usually. Saturdays especially are a no-go for him. I think Shake doesn't do Friday or Saturdays either, for that matter. Krath and I are usually fairly flexible, but like trying to find days that work for everybody, really Sundays are going to be the best bet, generally speaking. We might see about maybe doing some kind of midweek thing, you know, doing it on weeknights. So we'll see. We'll see about some kind of notion of a weeknight Caves of Cud bingo thing. It's not out of the question. Caves of Cud bingo. Sorry, that was my own voice. I was looking to see who was streaming this game. I am the one person streaming this game right now, which is fine. But anyway, yeah, so I would say there's a decent chance we'll do some Caves of Cud tomorrow. I might do Frostpunk 2 tomorrow. I think the expiration for my review key ends on the 11th. So as long as I'm able to stream Monday or Tuesday, what I could just do is do Caves of Cud tomorrow, since I usually do that on Saturday. I could do Caves of Cud tomorrow and then do some Frostpunk 2 Monday or Tuesday. So that's probably a fairly safe bet. So we'll kind of see how Saturday goes. But yeah, the plan is for Caves of Cud Saturday. Caves of Cud tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out though, friends and homies, and thank you again to Black Magics for that raid and for the resub, by the way. And for the resub, I was adding some points earlier. Some points to the counter. In fact, let's go ahead and do the extra life donation now, because that number just ticked over. above 300 between the raid that Black Magic's hit us with and the resubs from Corky and Jet and Black Magic's. So thank you again to Black Magic's and Jet and Corky for those resubs. Very generous. Very generous of all these nice folks for choosing to waste their subs on my ass. No, of course it's appreciated. Appreciated, of course. Always and for true. There we go. Donation is happening. So $15 donation. The notification will pop up shortly. Then I will subtract the numbers accordingly. In the meantime, though, as far as raid targets go, several of our friends are live right now. And I say... looking for like somebody I haven't raided in a while. Pretty much down to Gallaneth, Trash Snail, Dead Pirate Brandon, and Voxivs. Let's hit up Voxivs. He's doing some Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I haven't raided him in a while, and I haven't seen him stream in a while. Well, that's not true. I have seen him stream in a minute, but I haven't had a chance to catch his streams in a while. That notification means I can subtract 300 points. For those that don't know, we have this little system here as people support the channel, as we receive raids, as resubs happen, as bits, cheers, that kind of thing happen. We have this little formula where we increase this number, and as it gets to 100 or greater, I need to donate money to charity to lower back down. So that's what we did just now. Explaining what just happened here. And yeah, Voxivs is cool, and he's playing the new Kingdom Come Deliverance game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was apparently a super good game that a lot of people loved. It came out like 7 or 8 years ago, I think. It came out a while ago, and the new one just came out. It apparently is extraordinary. Apparently it's amazing. And some people online are like extremely mad about the game because it gives you the option to be bisexual, and gives you the option. Let it be cool. It gives you the option to go for that. And there are people that are like frothing at the mouth, so angry about that. And their like butt mad rage gives me strength. It gives me fuel to go on, to march forward. So anyway, Voxivs is playing this game. It looks amazing. The reviews have been incredible. And of course, these kinds of open world RPGs can really be great to sink your teeth into. So let's rate our buddy Mr. Voxivs. Really quick, here's my socials page. As always, if you're listening to my stream audio right now, you've probably heard my spiel. You've probably heard it before. All my social media links are in there. YouTube is in there as well. TikTok, Instagram, fucking all my links. My Discord server. By the way, I do have 2 giveaway keys for AI2U to give away. We'll do that next week. How's that sound? I'll set up the giveaway maybe tonight or tomorrow, and we'll actually roll the giveaways next week. Next Friday. So next Friday, that's February 4th. Oh shit, Valentine's Day. Oh shit, I might not be able to stream that day. Maybe we'll do it Saturday then. We'll do it Saturday. We'll play it by ear. But sometime late next week, we will roll the giveaways for 2 Steam keys for AI2U with you till the end. That was the game I played on Thursday, I think. I think it was Thursday. And it was very fun. Very fun, very strange, very goofy little game. We'll have 2 giveaway keys for that game. And we do all of our giveaways in raffle format through our Discord server. So join the Discord server if you want to participate in future giveaways. There's actually an optional channel role you can sign up for called giveaway notifications that will, sure enough, give you a notification in Discord whenever a new giveaway is available for participation. To join in, that is. So if that would tickle your pickle, click the socials page, that Linktree page. It's got all the goods. It's got Twitter, it's got Facebook, fucking Blue Sky, Pornhub, OnlyFans. It's got all my pages, Chatterbait, all the pages that I'm on. RateMyPenis.com. That's probably not a real website. Anyway, Vox's raid coming in hot. Yo, but what if that was a website? What if, huh? Maybe I should make it. Maybe I should make a website with that title, and it's like fishing supplies. RateMyPenis.com. You go to it, and it's fucking, I don't know, real estate advice. I don't know. I'm just, the idea of something with an extremely misleading title, misleading URL is very fun to me. Anyway, thank you again, friends. Thank you again to Black Magic's for that raid. And looking forward to more Caves of Cud. Doing some Frostpunk 2 as well in our near future. Thanks for hanging out, guys and gals. Everyone have a great night. I'll see you over in Voxiv's channel. He's playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Holy shit. Game looks really cool. Let's see you guys there. Good night.